Whoa, long time no see. Oh, man. Okay, so this was our regular daily program. Give me 1 sec. Well, I'm happy we all found each other here. 1 ear pod in. Shh, don't tell anybody. Good morning. I need coffee too. Thank you, Kellyanne. You know what? All's good. It's just I feel like we're going to have to do this every now and then, and I really don't want to, but it is what it is. And it is what it isn't. Am I right? So, we got Squeals on the ground. Squeals on the ground. They are out here riding dirty, being dirty, doing dirty. I don't see how any of it is beneficial to Summer Wells. Quite the opposite. It is gross behavior. It is criminal behavior. And it's not okay. It's not okay. So I'm going to let a few more people come in. You know, a Southern lady, but nobody needs to, right? Nobody needs to. There's a greater cause we need to be at. So, True Crime Uncorked. Man, I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Do you know somebody commented on my post last night saying if I'm going to steal their sayings, I should at least give credit? And I'm like, what? I'm sorry, I never heard of you. So it's not a hard one to come up with. Now, you all know I'm witty, right? And it wasn't hard for me to come up with Squeals on the ground. So anyway, I'm like, who is this person? What are they talking about? So I go and look, and they literally made 1, 2, 3, 4 community posts about me stealing their idea. And I'm like, who are you? Being unique and organic is a gift. Plagiarism is far from that. I don't plagiarize. And if I did, I give credit to the originator. Squeals on the Ground was on this community tab yesterday. Now it's your scheduled live stream title, ma'am. Come on now. That's lazy. And I'm like, who are you? I never even heard of this name before. Right? And then I'm like, if you got no imagination, that's on you. I'm not here to give you mine, if that's okay with you. Create your own title, please. Are we 5 years old, copying each other in class, or what? Then she put, imitation is the best form of flattery. A shout out would be better, but you don't even do that. Peeps have no imagination of their own, for fuck's sake. And I'm like, well, where did you make... So, and if you look for Squeals on the Ground, this person doesn't even come up. I'm like, who is this person? Right? I don't know you. I didn't steal this from you. I'm like, that was some whacked ass shit if I ever seen it. So the original comment was, when you use my phrase, please give me a shout out or something. Squeals on the Ground. Fair is fair. Mr. Positive, thank you. So I read, I'm sorry, I've never heard of you before. It's actually not a hard phrase to come up with. I'm like, this is weird, man. People are crazy. You know how many people are probably saying squeals on the ground instead of heels on the ground? Oh, man. Weird. Good morning, Ed Head. I know. 3 community posts, and I never even heard of this person before. Absolutely did not get that from them. Definitely came up with that on my own hilarious self. What I found even more interesting is how this person found me, you know? No, right. I created that shit. I'm not, maybe somebody else out there did say it. I wouldn't doubt it. But to make 4 community posts and I don't even know who you are, I was like, wow, this is, I'm sure this person will be making videos on me next too, right? Very interesting. But it is what it is. So I'm going to let a few more people come in and then we're going to start our very first video. Or not first video. Well, we're going to play our first clip of what we're playing. I'm with you, crime scene. I'm with you. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. We're going to get ready to share screen. To request a refund. That was you, Deb. Yeah, I saw she read your name out. Right, so why not just give you a refund, right? What's with all the other BS? Ooh, Reiki. I know. Pants on the ground. Oh, crack my neck. You're not familiar with the situation? Oh, my goodness. It is an intense one. Very intense one. And it's wrong. And this is true crime because they're committing real crimes right now. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, if you don't mind. And then I will make it quick. Yeah, the Three Stooges. I think that's even being kind. Yeah, F hers, right. Why are people even talking about kids, for fuck's sake? Come on. I'm coming, my good people. I'm coming. All right. Let's get this started. So, are you all familiar with this? I hope they get prosecuted. This is a new live. This was the original program live. The other one was a distraction. Monica Lotley, Bullhorn Betty, Jonathan Lee Riches, and Libya in Tennessee protesting Reese Summer at Don's work site yesterday. All right, so ready? I'm going to play this first video. Let me get my headset on. Headset on.
So get this.
Several protesters yelled at the parents of Summer Wells as they worked on a home in the...
I'm going to pause real quick to point out. This is Bullhorn Betty. This is Molly Golightly. This is Olivia. And I think this is John Lee Riches, but I'm not sure, but one of them are. They are outside of Don Wells' work. Okay. I'm going to show more on how, why, whatever. Now, I think that they got the idea from Dudley, the man that was fired. But you'll see what Molly says about that.
The Edinburgh Park community of Kingsport.
It's scary. It's scary for sure. I mean, Candace was in tears and she was shaking and all that.
Now I'm going to say, Be respectful. I don't care what your stance is on if these parents are guilty or not. Take that aside. Take that aside because it absolutely does not matter in this situation. You do not harass people. You do not go to the workplace. That is stalking and harassment, and it is against the law.
She's scared.
The group heard yelling profanities at the parents and loudly claiming the parents had something to do with Summer's disappearance.
Let the police do their job. I mean, I feel that they're just making a mockery out of everything for their YouTube channel and personal gain.
And they are. They are. They're not doing this for Summer. This has nothing to do with Summer. This is absolutely their personal gain. Okay.
I don't think they pretend that they're all about Summer and they care about Summer, but I think otherwise.
But
Now, you have to be mindful of this, and I'm going to say this. If we let them get away with doing this and treating this with Summer's case, how are they going to treat and exploit the next missing child case? If we allow all of this to take place now and we don't intervene and say this is wrong, this is illegal. Yeah, there is some serious, there's some real serious crap on him. You let them get away with this now, they're going to think they're untouchable and they're going to do it to the next case. And that is not okay.
Wells says today was
Look
not
at
the
her
first
loudmouth.
time he's seen the protesters. From his front porch this weekend, several hundred feet from the road, he could hear protesters screaming over bullhorns.
You know, the protesters, been coming to our house probably 6 times in total and just making a mockery out of everything.
That's what it is. It is making a mockery. It is a complete joke. And then you'll see that they were like, well, we brought dog food to the house, right? I brought dog food to the house. Well, let me tell you something about that. You see in the one video, they go to unload the dog food and JL says, no, leave that bag. That's for tomorrow. They think so long as they are seen, just like Natasha Cooper does, they are seen doing a good deed that negates the bad deeds. Do you know what I mean? That's what they're doing there. That is like, oh, well, we left them dog food, so we're good people. No.
Are you afraid for your life?
Well, I mean, there at first, it was very scary. It could be bad. It could be dangerous. It has been. But we just want to get back to normal. And
Wells says the protesters' presence has been taxing.
I remember
one of the things Molly was saying, okay, she was disgusting. Yeah, right. Molly was trying to bribe this man into an interview. She was saying things like, I'll delete all of my content if you speak to me. That is blackmail. That's blackmail. Then she publicly bragged that she got him fired. Well, here's the thing. If you're worried they're not feeding the dogs, if you're worried they won't take care of their kids, if you're worried about the way their house looks, why would you take away that man's livelihood? Why would you do that?
stomach being in a knot just constantly, not being able to sleep. And if I did sleep, when I woke up, as soon as I wake up, first thing on my mind is Summer. Where's Summer? And just begging God, just constantly, that was my baby, my little girl. She was.
If this man is guilty, let the police handle it. What is any of this doing to find Summer Wells? You know what it's doing? It's taking away the needed resources. Now, instead of them focusing on what they have, they're focusing on these 4 YouTubers, these 4 weirdos going around town causing havoc. And then all the unnecessary phone calls TBI's probably getting now. It's not okay.
It's always with me.
Wells keeps in contact with investigators, not giving.
You see this face? This is what it's about. It's not about you, Molly. It's not about you, racist bullhorn. Not about you, whatever your fucking name is, JL or whatever. And it's not about you, Miss Olivia. This is what it's about. Can we stop the circus act?
Up hope.
I even hear from people time to time where TBIs has contacted them because their cell phone happened to ping in the area. So I know that they're still working and they're still looking into things.
Yeah, for my birthday.
Okay. Now we're going to go into the next video. Because, well, actually I have to play this other video first and then I'll play that. 1 minute.
Today she did. And they you know.
Hold on, let me see something.
This is Molly.
Oh, this is them outside with the big dangerous dogs. Remember the big dangerous dogs? I would have barked. They would have barked. Look at these dogs.
The cops might be on their way.
These dogs are so pretty.
They're so pretty. They're so sweet. Today she's could have paid for a professional PI. Cindy, great point. And welcome. Great point. They look healthy. Not only that, but it is normal in the countryside for dogs to live outside and do what they're doing. But these are the same dogs that they base their theories that there's no way Summer was kidnapped. No way. Because those dogs would have barked. They didn't bark at your loud ass. They sure as hell were sweet to you.
Yanker, come on.
Look how sweet and beautiful these dogs are.
I can't believe how beautiful these dogs are.
Oh, you're petting it. Oh, these big vicious dogs, you're petting them. Oh my golly, gee golly, Molly Go Lightly, you're petting it. Let me see which ridiculous stream it was that she had. Because I hate to use somebody else's video without permission, but I know that he did say it was okay. Let me see, because I know he did say he has a clip channel too. But I don't know what it is. All right, so anyway, we're going to go ahead and use his video. He did welcome it. But I know I watched this video last night, so I'm wondering. Heels on the ground. Did she delete it already? I clipped a part from it. I clipped a part.
Right. They're still mad at me. So I don't give a fuck. But I wanted to go ahead and do this real quick. Hold on.
Is that what it's called? Crude as fuck clips? All right. Because he did say he was going to offer it for clip channels. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, no, we don't.
Let me pause this a minute. Thank you very much. Thank you, Domestic Violence Betty, aka AM. All right. I know. I feel bad the dogs had to be touched by them dirty asses. All right. Let's see.
I don't know if he's fully fired from Tucker's. I mean, you know, again, it's going to be another pressure campaign if he does another job. We've got.
So right there, you have the pig admitting. We don't know if he's fired, right? As she has their drink and they're all comfortable. And what the fuck are you wearing, Molly? Are you proud to be where? Sorry, hold on. I'm new to YouTube. Look what Molly's wearing, the Tennessee get up, right? Like a true out of towner. She is just enjoying this vacation in her Tennessee volunteer get up. She said if he doesn't lose this job, it's going to be another campaign. Why are you messing with people's livelihoods, you pigs? While you get all this money thrown at you for his child, you're now going to take away his job. What if Summer comes back? What if they're innocent? What if they are innocent and Summer comes home? They somehow find her and Summer comes home. Now he has no money to take care of that child because their living standards weren't up to par with you. You decided their home wasn't good enough. Her toys weren't good enough. You put so much dirt on that baby's name on the basis of how you feel while you buy your little Tennessee get up, you fucking weirdo. Makes me sick. What does Don working have to do with Summer Wells?
Got a mole inside Tucker's, drywall division that's going to tell us every move that Don makes.
Well, gee golly, that sounds like harassment. That sounds like harassment. So you are admitting you have a mole. I hope they find that mole and that mole loses their job. How is this okay? How is this finding Summer Wells? A pressure campaign. I love to put some pressure. I'll tell you. I would love to put some pressure. She made it last night on her local news wearing her Tennessee get up. You weirdo.
If he's allowed back, if he's not allowed back, if he goes to a job, we're going to know exactly where Don's going to be from this point forward.
Because why? Why is that her business? Do you guys remember where I played the clip where they openly said, tell Don we'll S his D for an interview? You guys remember that clip? Tell Don we'll S his D for an interview. Now all of a sudden, yeah, the mole is Dudley because they had dinner with him or whatever the other day. And he told them where Don's currently working. But you have a mole inside there and we're going to follow his every move. Did people send them to Tennessee to do this? Or was it to get answers for Summer? That is our First Amendment right. To not speak, to not be harassed. I'm sorry, I just said that all wrong because I got worked up. I am completely wrong in everything I just said. Don't listen to me. Nonetheless, we have rights. And they are invading them. Go home to your own families.
And the great thing is it's a text message.
The great thing is you're balding, bitch. You are balding. Look at that hairline. She is balding. Molly is a wannabe actress that failed at every chance she's gotten. Fifth Amendment. Thank you. I was just making shit up there for a minute. Don't mind me. I got so worked up. I said, it's your First Amendment. It is not. Your First Amendment, they are practicing, but there's laws. There's laws. And you cross the boundary.
Just some persons, we got the text messages, but we don't know who we're communicating with. They won't give us their name. They won't tell us.
Well, we don't know who we're communicating with. They won't give us their... Shut up, Betty. You ain't communicating with nobody but Dudley, who's salty that he was a suspect. So you're in cahoots with suspects now, right? You fucking weirdo. Fucking weirdos, man. I swear. And I hate over... I just seen the comment. I hate overusing that, but that is all that comes to mind is you're a weirdo. You are so strange. I can't even come up with something better than that. Welcome, Jay. Don't mind me. I get a little worked up.
Who they are. But obviously,
Is that why I don't remember his name?
Yeah,
All
and
right.
obviously,
Is that why you don't remember to put on a bra either? Do they hang low or do they wobble to and fro? I mean, these bitches really think they're hot shit, don't they? Could you imagine if somebody took a camera and went into their daily life? First off, you allow us in yours, Molly. Are you the top par mother? I seen you on Housewives. You had your friend live in nanny, supposedly take care of your child. Are you all that great? Are you that great of a mother? Were you that great of a mother then or now? But they don't deserve their kids, right?
because we never told you because there was no name to
Oh,
tell. I mean,
okay.
we don't know. We don't
So
know who
many
it is,
names.
but it is a reliable source. They took us right to where.
We went, holy.
They are such liars. So now they get messages, and Molly's like, is that why I don't remember his name? And she's like, there was never a name to tell you. Because there is no secret source or mole. And it's Dudley. And it's not a secret because you showed us. You showed us. Here's my thing. Put your perspective on the case aside. Put your perspective on the case aside. Put your indifferences on the parents aside. If these parents are innocent, could you live with what these people are doing to them? Do you think that is okay, the way they are treating them? Have these parents not been through enough? That's because she squeals on the ground. So all she does is eat on camera. Marty Mart, welcome.
It was right.
Jumped out of the car. Did you see me running?
She jumped and ran. Well, what had happened is we pulled up to the wrong house because these are new homes and
They don't have numbers.
So she's run when she realized where the house was.
She's running, right? She's all proud. I was running. You need to run more, bitch. You need to run your ass all the way back home to Hershey and stop eating that chocolate. Run. What were you going to do when you got there? Squeals on the ground. What are you running for? What is she running for? Can anybody tell me what she's running for? Thank you, B+. Thank you. What is she running for? The chocolate in Hershey? Look at her doing like, I was running. For what? To do what? What was the end results of the running?
She starts running down the street.
Look how Betty runs. Bet you ain't never run anything but your mouth a day in your life, and it shows. It shows. With her little fist. Fucking, would you do me a favor and just take that fist a little bit higher and run this way? Just a bop.
And so Olivia jumps into where.
And then Olivia jumps in. Well, good thing Olivia jumped in. Let's see when they went to lunch, guys. Oh, yeah. We got the homophobia. We'll do that. We got the church. We'll go to that. Right here's the mole. This is Crude AF clips. Thank you, Crude, for sharing this with us. I really appreciate it. Oh, and listen, I'm not normally one to judge on a record because you all know me, right? But I'm not out here doing the same shiznit, am I? That girl. Thank you. And the minute we allow these creeps like this to take away that, we have a problem. When we allow YouTubers to take away our constitutional rights, we have an issue. If we allow them to get away with this, what are they going to do with the next case? How far are they going to go? Oh, they filmed with a hidden pen that they got purchased for them off of YouTube. I wish I could take a trip to Tennessee, but guess what? I'm taking care of my kids, Molly.
You go straight down the road, it's literally within 3 miles. He was working at the house and left because she had a blue bucket of mud sitting outside.
Well, gee golly, it's you go down the left and then you'll see a blue bucket of model. There's your mole. There's the texter, the no-namer. There it is. What law did they break? Here, I'll tell you. Wrote it down, actually, because I was hoping somebody would ask me. Well, according to the statute, it's domestic terrorism. It's harassment. Stalking. It's a whole lot that it shouldn't be. Not only that, but they're profiting off this little girl's tragedy. They are profiting off what this family is going through. All in the name of what? YouTube, super chats, Cash App. No, it is stalking. How isn't it stalking, Jenny Rose? Maybe when I'm done, you could come up if you'd like to speak and inform us how it's not stalking. There we go. Tennessee Code Title 39, criminal offenses. That's true, Neon Nor. Right, they're breaking laws. You don't think going to stalking somebody to their place of employment isn't stalking? They followed the man around town. They admittedly showed up several places looking for him. I will beg to disagree with you. I will respectfully disagree with you. I think it's stalking.
I'm working on a custom home being built brand new. He's doing like a little addition or something.
I agree. There was a comment that said, who hasn't profited? A lot of people, unfortunately, profit off exploiting these cases, and even this case, Summerwell's case. The difference is if you do it in a respectful manner. These people have collected funds to travel to Tennessee to do what? Stalk and harass. Infliction of emotional distress, civil harassment, violating privacy, possibly defamation. Right? So I agree, but there's respectful ways to do things. And Molly Golightly has stated herself that Summer is a cash cow.
But I'm working at a brand new house. You can't miss it. So.
Anyway, this is the mole who was also a suspect. They also went inside a church where they were told they can't record, and they did. You guys see what she did to Cash Gurnan's case? They're lucky they didn't get more shot at them. See what they did? They are. We agree, Jenny. They are not respectable people. See the way she treated that case, Cash Gurnan's case. She put that baby's photo up and his resting place. Disgusting. Recorded a minor. Let's go to what I videotaped what Molly said about that. Here. I don't know. Let me see first if he has the actual tape. If not, I will just, yeah, he doesn't have it. So I'm going to play you a little sound clip because I don't know how to put it onto my screen. I'm pretty sure Molly has since removed this. Let me see if she removed it first because you got to see how she's acting to fully understand it. Does she wear this outfit every day or? Oh, look, right there. Cash Gurnan. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, this video is gone, so I can't show you that. But I'm going to play the voice sound clip for you. I wish I knew how to get it up there for you, but voice clip will do.
Remember that. Well, today, a man in all black came up, stood in front of Robin husband, and said, "Those are your tours." Now, there's a video.
This is Molly talking about while she was at the church. Okay. This is what she's saying.
JLR, Jonathan Lee Riches, must have put out, where I'm in the car with Jonathan and he's recording and they're recording us. They're recording us. He's recording us. There's cameras in the church everywhere.
This is her way to justify, yes, we came in with cameras when we weren't allowed to, and we were told we can't, but the church has cameras everywhere. Okay, let's see what she thinks about that. This is your true crime creator here, y'all. This is the person that we are entrusted to find Summer Wells. Mama Bear, welcome.
Remembers all those videos of Summer and the kids, you know, going up on top of stage. Hallelujah, hallelujah. We've seen them, okay? So
this is where she's, again, justifying. Yes, I came in with cameras. Jen D, welcome. Thank you for being here. I came in with cameras, yes, but the church has cameras. See? So I'm not wrong for doing what I did, even though they told me I couldn't do what I did. But you all remember when you see Summer up on stage and the kids and they do the hallelujah and she's jumping around like this. And, you know, just imagine it. This is what she's doing. Oh, fuck them. She has a right, a constitutional right that Molly Golightly cannot take from anybody.
beautiful children. Loved it. I thought it was a lovely, lovely, lovely church.
Lovely what? She doesn't even know what she's saying.
Okay, see, we all remember that. Well, apparently, a man in all black came up, stood in front of Robin husband and said, "Those are your tours." Now, there's a video.
Oh, sorry. Now I have to go on to the next one. Well, apparently,
as of 2 days ago, Robin is in fear of her life.
bitch, I would be too. You ought to be in fear of your life. Exactly. It was obnoxious and condescending. Obnoxious and condescending. They went up on the stage with the little kids and they were like, hallelujah. And I loved it. Beautiful children. Yeah? Do you know I asked Molly one time? I said, Molly, don't you feel bad for Casey? The sister of Brian Laundrie? That her children have to hear you out there saying the things you say? You know what she wrote back to me? No, that's not my kid. Why would I feel guilty? But you care about these kids? You care about these missing kids? They're not yours either.
Robin found out that I put up a video in the middle of the night.
The middle of the night.
Of her. Not the baby. But the baby happened to be.
Listen to how this pig lies. I put up a video of her, not the baby. But the baby happens to be. Now watch what she says next.
Right there.
Right there.
Now, I can't see exactly, what I'm recording. You know what I'm saying?
You get what I'm saying? I couldn't see exactly what I'm recording. You get what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is you saw what you were uploading. You saw what you were putting on here. You knew that baby's photo, that baby's face was on there. Do you know she also blamed the child and said the child was recording her?
So I'm like, oh my God. So Ginger Locke's mom says, as a good friend, I'm going to let you know. I'm in the bathroom. When I woke up, I'm in the bathroom for my, doing my stuff. She goes, that's your friend. I want to tell you, I think you should delete that video with the little girl in the church. I said, oh, okay. I just wanted to prove to people that I wasn't a freaking liar. So I deleted it.
What point did people think she was a liar? At what point does she need to show that little girl's face to prove she's not a liar? Molly Golightly, you've been a liar. You're lying right now. You proved nothing but that you're a piece of shit. Let me grab a drink. Proved nothing but that she's a piece of trash. Playing that baby's photo. Alexa, what's my notification?
From Amazon Shopping, the return for current ratings received, and the refund has been issued for $300 in
Okay, so Molly did all that to prove that she's not a liar. But all she did was ultimately prove that she's a liar. So let's see what else she had to say.
Oh, Marissa! Marissa, how could you? How could you?
Yeah, how could you?
Okay, get over it.
Oh, get over it. Get over it. Get over the fact that she just exploited a child while looking for a missing child. Get over it. Oh, wow. Get over it. What if it was her child? Would she get over it then? Virginia, we're playing them. If it was her child, would she be over it then? Or do you think Molly Golightly would have a big old fit? If we went to her local place, if I went to Hershey Park and I followed her son around and videotaped him, do you think she'd be okay with that? Because she's cocky and arrogant, Spooky. That is why. Squeals on the ground. Squeals on the ground. Let's hear what else she has to say to justify herself.
Get over it.
Get over it.
Guess what, people? You got pictures of your kid on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, church.
Guess what, you guys? I don't got pictures of my kids on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, church. I don't got no picture of my, and even if I did, I have a right to post my child's photo. You bitch, do not. You do not. She has no right to go to this little girl's place of worship where she should feel safe and protected and not have to worry about YouTubers from across the world coming to photograph her. And it proved nothing except for you have no boundaries you won't pass. Then again, if I go to Hershey Park, is that okay?
All right, I admit it. It said no recording. But there's a pesky little
rat. That is you. You are the pesky little. Watch how she justifies that it said no recorded. I'm gonna admit it said no recording, but watch how she justifies what she did. So arrogant, so full of herself. Listen to it.
You're recording me. Why can't I protect myself?
You need protection within the church, you rat. You need protection. Why would you go somewhere where you feel you need protection and at the cost of recording an innocent child? What were you in danger from? The fucking Lord realizing there was a devil in his place of worship and the holy water fucking catch you on fire? What did you need protection from? That lightning bolt that's going to come down and strike you, the cross that's going to fall off when you walk out the door. What did she need protection from?
Because that's what I really care about, is protecting myself. Thank you, Cork. So I do the right thing. And I go to her house. Because I don't have a phone number again. So me, Andra, and the...
So now they went to Robin's house. Now they go to Robin's house. Because it wasn't enough. Oh, Adrian said it was okay. Adrian said it was okay. Adrian also said it was okay when you went out partying every night of your child's childhood, but okay. Adrian said it was okay. Great.
Up to the door. Jonathan stays in the car.
See,
I'm like, you know what? I see an Amazon package. So is her house.
so now she's looking at the lady's mail. Now she's looking at the mail. Now we're looking at people's mail. Yep. After they go to the church and they videotape her and her child in a place of worship, we now go to the house and we look at the lady's mail. Federal crime. Thank you.
It's just sitting there. No, I didn't take it. Is there any rumors going around that I took the box? Because
We wouldn't be surprised because you took rocks from the Chris Watts home, didn't you? From Shanane's home. The woman that you also mocked. Remember that? Remember that? Took rocks from that home. No, I didn't take the package. Is there any rumors of that? Yeah, but you looked at it, which was bad enough.
I didn't take it. I don't care what she ordered from Amazon. I write a note. She's not home. So I say, dear Robin, my name's...
That was another lady.
I met your church today, blah, blah. I wanted to give you an apology in person. But the thing is I did an apology video in rain and pouring rain.
I did an apology video in the pouring rain. That's the thing. So I didn't really owe her anything. Yeah. I went to her place of worship. I wouldn't look because I wouldn't shop at somebody's door, Bad Wolf. I have no business going to somebody's door, and I have no business touching any packages to look at the name on it. It's not my business, and it wasn't hers. But she made a video in the pouring rain, okay? So just know she's a good person. She's a good person. She made a video in the pouring rain. And Robin should have went on YouTube to look at that video. How dare you not, Robin?
Jonathan Lee Riches is like, no. If you're going to apologize, it's going to be sincere, and it's going to be an apology directly to her.
And John Lee Richards was like, no, we need to get this. Not unwelcomely, I do not the Bad Wolf after harassing them. Nope, sure don't. John Lee Richards was like, no, if you're going to apologize, we're going to get it on camera. We're going to get a better camera. We're going to do a face-to-face because we're going to get Robin on camera again.
She's a Christian, right? She's God-fearing. You know, people like that are all about forgiveness and mistakes, right? All right, he was like, yeah, so let's just do that. Get that out of the way. I leave the thing. Bless you and your family. And I take a picture of it. I took a picture of it. And I'm at the door. I'm like, not really. I just put it there. Paper. And I leave. As Jonathan's driving.
If the apology was sincere, what did you need to take a picture for? Oh, that's right. Photo op. Thank you, V. Photo op. Oh, that child did sense her darkness, Virginia.
Now, the thing with Jonathan is he has a sixth sense. He's always been right, and it bugs me. So, all of a sudden, as we're driving out, we see a cop.
He has a sixth sense, and he also has about 60 lawsuits, if not more.
Car go by. And he goes, what do you know? She was inside, and she called the police. I said, oh, all right.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Phone's ringing. 1 minute.
And I leave. As Jonathan's driving. Now, the thing with Jonathan is he has a sixth sense. And he's always been right. and it bugs me. So all of a sudden, as we're driving out,
If you think I'm making money off this video, I don't even have monetization turned on. Go check it out. You have any ads on here? No. Secondly, I'm not telling people to Cash App me. I'm not telling people to super chat me. I'm not posting my Cash App link. I'm not making a penny off this. And this isn't about Summer. This is about Molly and her disgusting behaviors. If you want to co-sign it, that is fine. That is a reflection on you, not me. But don't talk about me making money off Summer when this isn't about Summer. Nothing that they're doing is about Summer.
we see a cop car go by. And he goes, what do you know? She was inside and she called the police. I said, oh, all right. Well, I'm great.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry.
I find out today that the officer that I spoke to today.
Excuse me, the bad wolf. Are you a YouTuber? I know, right? This has nothing to do with Summer Wells. Nothing to do. You know what? Matter of fact, hold on. This has nothing to do with Summer Wells. Nothing that they're doing is about Summer Wells. This is about Molly and her disgusting behavior. But I'm glad you reminded me to turn on monetization. Thank you. I'm sorry, guys. Bear with me for a minute. The funny, you have a problem with me, but you have no problem with what they're doing, right? Pay me so I can go to Tennessee and harass this family. Buy off my Amazon wish list so we can harass this family. All of it.
1,100 people here. Wow. With 203 likes. Hi. Hey, Tornado. 204 likes. You guys don't like the truth, do you, huh? Should I save this for tomorrow? Let me take a picture.
Thank you, that girl.
Yeah, haters. You know, I love you too. And I sit right there.
This is her audio breaking up, not me. Just so you guys know, this is her audio.
Hey, JR. Are you tired? How was your day? Exciting?
Share it away.
You want me to share it away? I would love for you to come by and say something.
I want it.
Good. Get your act together. Get your sugar intake. There's lots of chocolate for you. Lots of soda. Type 2 diabetes on the way.
Lots of chocolate, lots of soda. That's all she cares about. In between each stalking expedition they take, they stop to eat.
To go. He said, cops went by. I guarantee that. Cop that just went by, Robin called. So guess what? Everyone's telling me, all these stupid men, you've gone too far, Molly. You doxed an innocent child. What is that? What?
You should see how mocking she's being right now. You did that, child. You did that. But you did, Molly. You did.
I remember why. How could you do that? No one was supposed to see her daughter. I think everybody knew she had a daughter. And this story gets great, the Robin part.
So because we knew she had a daughter, we were then allowed to see her child in a church where she was not given consent to record. Does that make any sense? Because you guys know I have children. Does that mean you should be able to see my children? Thank you, Rose Gold. Thank you. You should be able to see my children. Because I have 2 children, you are now entitled to see them and violate their privacy.
I don't even know if you're ready for this. Holy crap.
She's such a piece of shit. She won't even, she has to double down. She won't even admit she was wrong. She now has to justify why she was correct. She doesn't even have enough common decency to admit that she was wrong. Thank you, that girl.
Karen 4.0. So I forget about this Robert thing because I got other things on my mind, you know? I'm doing other stuff. 406 likes. Why, thank you. Been waiting all day? Yeah? Keep putting pressure, Marissa? All the ones whining about the video. Listen, if any of my moms, meaning forget about timeout, you get a timeout, right? And then they hide your ass, you're not coming back. I'm not taking you off. I don't care. I'm here to see who the well sympathizers are, who actually cares about Summer.
So if you sympathize with Don Wells, you don't care about Summer. If you sympathize with the Wells, that equates to you don't care about Summer.
A lot of your masks are flying off in the wind, okay?
Your mask,
so let's fast forward to today.
Your masks are flying off in the wind.
And something happens. And the cop goes, oh, yeah, right. Robin Lane wants to press harassing charges against you. Harassment. Terrorizing her family, scared for her life, crying, in fear of her life. I'm like, crying. What?
Now, again, I ask you, imagine if anybody went to where Molly lives, okay? Anybody goes to where Molly lives, and they go into a place where it says you're not allowed to record, and they tell you you're not allowed to record. And you start recording Molly's son, who is a lot older than Robin's daughter. Robin is the church lady that Summer Wells, it was her church teacher. Summer had a good bond with her. And I then record, or you then record, or anybody then records her son. And they make it and they turn it into a YouTube video. Do you think that she would be crying? Do you think Molly would be angry? Do you think Molly would feel threatened if somebody that didn't like her went to her neighborhood and did this to her and her child? Do you think Molly would be like, well, you know, you have a child. Oh, see? Well, we have that, right, Loveland? Okay. So she would have a problem with it. But it's okay for her to do it. Why? Because Robin was the church teacher of Summer? As if none of these people are grieving Summer, but Molly Golightly and Bullhorn Betty, these bitches that never met her. Nobody else cares about Summer. Nobody else is grieving Summer because these YouTubers care more. Bullshit.
Whatever. And then he says something extremely interesting. I have to wonder if this woman's truly a Christian or if she's the...
Now, keep in mind when she claims that this cop says something truly interesting, like he has to wonder if this woman's really a Christian. These are also the same people who claim that they had the police's permission to do what they've done. And the police straight up say, no, we don't support. She didn't even remember Summer's name. At one point, Marty, she was confused. She didn't even know Summer's name.
Best freaking drama queen ever. There's something definitely going on upstairs, okay? The cop says to me.
So, because Robin is upset that you videotaped her child and put it on a platform where you have how many subscribers, and her place of worship where you're told you're not allowed to videotape, and Robin's upset by that, and then you come to her house and she calls the police, she has something going on upstairs. She's dramatic. What are you, Molly? What are you, Molly? If that's all it takes to say Robin has something missing upstairs and is dramatic, what would we say about you? Because I've seen your dramatics.
So when we talk to her, you know, I guess she believes that you believe her daughter Same height. I have the video. Same height, same weight, blonde. That's her daughter. I was like, what? And I'm thinking, does she truly think that we believe that her daughter is actually Summer? That we got them mixed up?
Well, who said that? You said that. You're the one saying that. Nobody else is saying that. Unbelievable.
Look at, I look at the babies all day long. So then I'm thinking, oh God.
At this point, her video was, messing up, and I exited it. So we had that. So let's see what else they did while they were in Tennessee, rocking out in the all Tennessee gear. Right. This is a woman that claims to protect these children. No, the cops didn't say that. Let me show you guys what she did. Let's see what she did here, because this was interesting.
My birthday. So we just ran into Don and Candace. Just ran into Don and Candace. At his job.
At his job. Watch her gloat. Watch her gloat and watch her lie. That's all right. Wolf can come under their little name and say what they want to say. Okay, let's see. Let's see how much she gloats.
What did you do? Why did you get him fired? I didn't get him fired. He told us to meet him, and we met him. And he caused the scene, and Candace was there.
He caused the scene. Did you hear her? And he caused the scene. He caused the scene. This is when Molly shows up to where I'm here on your real name's the Bad Wolf. That's a cool name. They showed up to where Laura was. Claimed they didn't know she was there. Okay. But you just heard her say we ran into Don. He caused the scene. Who caused the fucking scene? Thank you, Marty Mart. I can handle a bad wolf. I'm Granny after all. Get it? The bad wolf. The grandma. My, what big ears you have.
And we asked, where is she? And she went and shrugged her shoulders.
And we asked, where is she? And she went and shrugged her shoulders. She as in who? Summer? This whole trip was for her. Say her fucking name. Summer? We asked where Summer was.
And there was a scene, and they decided to call the police. And the police completely sided with us. Said, go ahead.
The police sided with them and said, go ahead. Right? The police sided with them and said, go ahead. Now, we've heard her say before that the police were co-signing everything they were doing. And the police were like, no, we're not. No, we're not. So, but now they're siding. Okay.
And then we begged him to tell us where Summer. And he didn't. And he gave me the most evil stare I ever saw in my life.
Now, this is where she gets your. So, and he didn't. Could it be he doesn't freaking know? Could that be the case? He does not know? And then he gives me the most evil stare. You're over here stalking him. You're harassing him at his place of employment. Was he supposed to give you a big friendly smile and a hug? You've been calling his phone. You've been calling his neighbors. You're going door to door. You are harassing them. What was he supposed to do? Wave to you? An evil stare? Oh, the most evil stare I've ever seen in my life. Because you, Molly, are the dramatic one. You are the one with something missing upstairs.
He was horrible. And then the boss said, pack your stuff and get out. We will hold him. We'll hold him up. No. He's fired.
She's gloating. Look at her. She is so gloating. She's so proud. The boss said, pack up your stuff and get out. Amazing. Look how proud she is.
Fired from that job. But were we the catalyst? Yeah. He kept telling us, meet us here, meet us here, meet us here, meet us here. She was.
Now she's saying Don told them to meet them there. Oh, didn't they say they have a mole? Wasn't it a mole first? You're right. How come the nasty ones do not have necks? Great question. So, wow, she's proud. She said he's fired from that job. Were we the catalyst? Yeah. How's he going to feed those dogs now, Molly?
With him. Right in the face. And the police stood with us twice, 4 cars. They said, we support you.
They did not say we support you. You have a right to protest. That is it. Who still goes out of town and rocks out with like the town, like Tennessee? Like who and then a Tennessee hat? Who does all that with the matching Louis Vuitton? Grow up. Grow up. Grow up. The cops, they said, we support. No, you have a right to protest. So the cops said there's nothing they can do. Okay? Let's not forget you got out the car and you ran. You ran.
They're like, we could give you a ticket for being on the property. Just give me that back. I was like, okay. Don saw me, you ran. There you go. Good. And we don't.
Don saw me and he ran. Good. Did he run or did he give you a dirty look? Or did you run? What you need to do, Molly, is go run your ass to the back of the store and buy a new shirt. Because that shirt is hugging you in all the wrong places, my dear. Look like you're about to bust up out of that shit. They only left 1 bag, Rose Gold, so they had an excuse to go back the next day. Because they went to take the other bag out, and John was like, no, that's for tomorrow. Because that is what shitty people do. That is what they do. They do a good deed while committing a bad one. Like, look, we're good people. We bought dog food. Wow. I wouldn't be surprised, Crystal.
Okay. Guess what? He gave me a stare like this. He was disgusting. Candace lost a lot of weight. Oh, really?
Candace lost a lot of weight. Well, I wonder why. Do you know the stress she's been under? Again, whether you think she's guilty or not, can you imagine the stress of losing all your children and not knowing what happened to your daughter? And then being harassed by people like you? Not knowing if people actually care about her or if they're using her for fucking content? Can you imagine what that woman's been through? Why don't you lose some weight?
Lots.
Well, wouldn't you if you lost all your children?
I don't think I would lose all my children.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
I'd be
I'm just
absolutely
saying.
devastated.
Well, thank you, Laura. Thank you. I'm so glad you said that because that was my first thought. Wouldn't you? Then look at Molly looking right at the camera. Now she knows she's being recorded. She goes, I don't think I would lose my children. Well, you did a Lifetime show, didn't you? Well, we got the episode of Wife Swap, but what about the other show you did, Molly? My Secret Life episode? Remember that? Yeah, I wonder if that would be enough. Andy, I disagree with you strongly, and here's why. Molly once said she would never touch this case. She then said it was a cash cow. If Molly never went to Florida and harassed the laundries, she would have never met these people to now be harassing the Wells. Molly has admitted that she does this for entertainment and to get her channel name out there. Why would she give up? She's getting all this money. She's getting all this attention. She's getting all these views. This is everything she's wanted. This is what she's done it for. Why would she give up? This is what these people do. And they now think they're professionals. They now think they have a nonprofit, Squeals on the ground, where they go around, they break crimes, and they harass people. And if we don't put an end to it now, what are they going to do at the next missing child case? Let me ask you something, Andy, respectfully, because I'm not arguing with you, and I know I'm taking a tone with you, and I apologize. But I do want to ask you this, Andy. God forbid, if you, and if you don't have children, and this goes to anybody here, this is not just you, Andy, I don't mean to make it personal. But God forbid, one day your life's changed forever. You can't find your child. You don't know what happens. You're devastated. Was your wife involved? Maybe. Molly's always gotten pushback. You know what Molly says? Molly says publicity is publicity. Look at the shows she did, for goodness sake. My Secret Life. Who gets on TV and announces to the world that they are, I'm, a lady of the night? Who does that? But one of your childs, God forbid, go missing. You honestly don't have the answers. And if you did, you'd give them, right? You want your child. These four come to harass you. She admittedly tells Olivia how to make money off of it. She told her how to make money off of it. There you go. Where's Kenny? Great point. I was going to say, I heard a cat meow, scared me. Put yourself in these other people's shoes. How would it feel to you? $10,000. And she's gotten more Patreons because she's bragged about it. At what price is her Patreon level? All the super chats, the Cash App, the PayPals, all the gifts off the Amazon wish list. And what are they doing it for? Thank you, Gary, because I'm not trying to attack. I'm just trying to, maybe sometimes people need to put themselves into people's shoes and see how it feels.
We pled with them. Tell us, please. Tell us, please. Tell us, please. You got it all on film. There's too much footage.
Do you see the first thing she says? There's too much footage. Too much footage. That's all it comes down to for this lady. Tell us. He won it. Do you know they want to scream they have constitutional rights to do what they're doing? But yet the Laundrie parents didn't have constitutional rights. The Wells family doesn't, but they do. Oh, yeah, you didn't know about that? Yes, she was. She even drives her son to school, and she says, I'm a bad mom. He says, why? I don't want a bad mommy. Oh, yeah.
They just don't. The cops wouldn't support you, and it was horrible. At first, he would not look at us. He kept going like that, and he said, get those signs out of the way. Get those. And then finally, he looked at me just like this while a cop was talking to them. Looked like this death stare.
You're lucky all he did was give you a death stare, and you got to get the signs out of the way so he can leave. They crossed it. What if they had nothing to do with Summer's disappearance? What if that baby's found tomorrow? I am no one. I haven't. It was all on tape. Thank you. She's lying.
Here, my ashtrays. That's.
And then we watched him, videotaped him, pack up his truck.
Put it in your bag?
Yeah. And I said, you could have ended this. You kept trying to send us places,
Is there something else of yours?
and you were playing games.
Yeah.
You could have ended this. You kept sending us places. You were playing games. Well, that makes me wonder. Oh, goodness, Robbie. That makes me wonder. So what, you blackmailed him to get what you want? So you harassed him because he didn't give you what you wanted? Because he doesn't talk to you? He now deserves this. And to top it off, she told him, if you come and meet me, I will delete all of my footage. I will delete all of my content. That is blackmail. They are blackmailing this family to give them what they want. And when they don't get what they want, they're in trouble. You now deserve what I'm doing to you. And she's proud of herself. She is proud of herself.
They don't like him. Neighbors don't like him. People in the town don't like him. And they're all ratting on him. And the police stood with us.
Have you guys seen where the neighbors in the town say, get the fuck out of here? See where the other neighbor stopped them in the street and said, go away. Go away. You've caused enough problems. Go away. The neighbors don't like you.
I said, we're not giving you a ticket. We're not doing
You
anything.
guys were protesting his job and they just went nuts.
Well, he saw me.
Do you see how Molly always has to be as me? That is Molly's problem and why she won't last with this team long, because it's always me, me, me. He saw me. It was me that got Casey Laundry to come out of her house, or whatever her last name is. I apologize if that's not correct. It was me that did this. It was me, me, me. Amen. Me, me, me. He saw me.
Got you. And I ran up to him. I got the best picture of it. What?
What did she say?
Molly.
And I ran up on him?
I got you. And I ran up to him.
Yeah, I said, I got you. And I ran up on him. I got you. And I ran up on him. She is proud. Love Shack Sarah, isn't that facts? Why are you? Don't give me. I'm not gonna go there.
I got the best picture of it. What? You kidding me? And I said, sorry, Don. We didn't mean to get you fired.
Now, because she gets called out and that lady goes, Molly. Now, all of a sudden, she says, well, no. I said, I'm sorry to him. We apologize to him. You don't give a fuck about him. You were gloating. Not even 2 minutes ago that you got his job taken from him. You were gloating about it. Another gluttonous cow. Gloating. Now you're going to backtrack and say, well, no. We said we're sorry. You're not. You got what you wanted. And you guys even said if he didn't lose his job, you're going to campaign until he does.
She goes, I did.
Oh, she just blamed it on Betty.
And she goes, I did.
Oh, she just blamed. This is why Molly can't be a team. Because it is me, and then deflects to blame other people.
Why am I not surprised?
It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen.
Oh, I thought that said my name on it. I was like, what? Does that say Stacy?
Why was it bound to happen? Because you say so? If we go protest outside of her husband's job because of what she's doing now, is that okay? Is that okay? If we don't like how Molly's behaving, so we go and harass her husband, is that okay? If we go videotape her child, is that okay? You said it best, Patty.
Happy birthday. Treating yourself? Treating yourself?
Here I am. Here I am.
She says, happy birthday. Are you treating yourself? That was such a superficial birthday. I absolutely think it needs to be done too. Hey, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? Irvin. I'm sorry. Oh, you're funny.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I'm supposed to ask for. It was the worst.
They have some good stuff. I mean, I'm not a pot smoker.
I don't me either, but
They really have some good stuff. Good prices.
I don't know. I need the keys. I want to go unlock the door and get something to drink because I think I got forgotten off in here.
We're done.
Oh, yeah? We're done? Thank you guys again.
Look who I ran into. You knew they were there. You knew they were there. Well, she's living pretty well off of Summer Well's name, isn't she now? Yep.
Olivia, I don't know if you got my message. I've never said one bad word about you.
Oh, God, it's all of you.
Quite the opposite, actually.
They said Olivia was so rude. She had this smug look. Hold on. This smug look that was so effing rude. She's no better than Andrea.
Actually.
I'm Ainsley.
Just so you know.
Andrea, JLR, and Olivia wanted no parts of us. They were so rude. Well, I'm not surprised, and I'm sorry that they were. But I'm not surprised. They did have cute little... That was cute. That's what I want to know, Tracy. What is the end result here? That it is so gaudy. Yes, it is. What is the end result here?
Oh, no. I didn't do fucking shit to her. Don't. I didn't do fucking shit to you. Stacy. Come on. It's your birthday. Come on.
It's her birthday. Don't worry.
She just walked away.
Now, Molly's going to act like Stacy. I don't know who Stacy is, so I apologize for saying your name as if I do. But she's going to act like Stacy walked away and was rude. But it wasn't rude when JLR, Andrea, and Olivia did it to them. That wasn't rude. But it was rude of Stacy to walk away. I mean, come on.
Fine. Nice to finally meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
Stacy crazy. Well, if you want to get done,
What was that about?
Well, if you want to get done, he's home. You know what else was weird? Let's not forget, prior to Molly finding her new crowd, her new ladder to fame, she was really good friends with Laura. And my understanding is this the first time they met. They've talked about meeting for years. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Stacy, I apologize. I didn't know you were in chat. I would have spoke directly to you. I apologize for that. I'm not a rude person. I apologize. I'm sorry they treated you that way. I think you were very right in what you said. So, again, with the get up, the Tennessee Volunteers, sit your ass down. This was their first time meeting. They were friends. This is how they met. Because, like a true narcissist or abuser, because I understand Bullhorn might have some history of violence, she has one by one gotten rid of every one of Molly's friends. But Molly allows it. She's an adult. She's an adult. Oh, okay. See, I don't know. I just thought, I'm just talking of what I watched and thought. You know, nonetheless. Anyway, let's see what goes on, because I like pistols, right? I apologize. I like that. Yeah, pretty with pistols. I like that you stood up for yourself. Good for you. I would have knocked them across their face. And happy belated birthday. Happy belated.
I don't know. Andrea came in, she saw you, and then she went back. I don't think she knew you were in here. I didn't know you were in here.
Molly plays stupid. I don't know. I don't know what Andrea's problem was. I don't know. Maybe all the shit you've talked to her. Maybe that's it. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Happy birthday. I agree. Just be kind. Worry about your own family. Let the police do their job. Instead, now they're likely getting all these ridiculous phone calls once again because of YouTube.
You did. It was on my live.
I'm not watching your live. I'm supposed to. I came here to look for what is it called? 3GH? No, I can't remember the name because I was talking.
Look at her backing up. Look at her backing up. They're not heels, by the way. They are some very beat up somethings. Look at her backing away. Right? We're going to that next. Let's investigate together 22. We are going there next. I'm supposed to ask for what? But you walked out the door with everybody else. She's never said anything negative about Olivia that I've heard either. Why did you leave with everybody else then, Molly? Why didn't you get what you came in to get?
3GH. All right. Go to Don's house. They're there.
Go to Don's house. They're there. No. People don't just go up to people's houses. Unbelievable.
Molly, she doesn't fucking know me. She doesn't. She said, "Oh, it's all of you." Walked away. She goes, "Oh, it's all of you." She didn't fucking know me.
Pretty with pistols. They are condescending, better than bitches. They got their nose so far up in the air. And it's not about summer. Good for you. Ah, interesting. Interesting. There was a whole live where Molly dragged him out. Dragged out that he supposedly took a sip off somebody and it was alcohol in the bathroom, and yeah.
I'm a goddamn just normal.
Laura, why did you keep walking? Let us see it. We want the tea, girl. Safe flight. Have a safe flight. We want the tea. You should have recorded it. You should have let Pretty with Pistols. You should have went right up in their little smug faces and said, "What's up, bitches?" The way they're getting up in Don and Candace's faces, you should have got up in theirs and said, "What is up?" You should have stalked them. You should have followed them around town.
Get the fuck out of here, Stacey.
And Jonathan wouldn't even look over. Wouldn't even acknowledge her. Pieces of shit. You know what? You missed nothing now. Good on you for not associating with them. Let's watch the video where she says that they should have been beat up. Why don't you beat Candace? I'm so glad you said that, love. Let me take my headset off for a minute because I talk louder with it on. All the pics Candace have taken her kids out to activities, day trips, swimming, playing. Candace spent more time with her children. Molly openly admits that she has a separate room from her husband and that she goes into her room and shuts the door. She has never been a hands-on mother. If my child came home from school and told me they accidentally took a sip of alcohol, I am getting the fuck off YouTube and we are talking. Okay? We're not going to have the conversation online. I'm not going to humiliate you. I'm not going to drag it out. I'm not going to threaten with taking you to the hospital. No, I'm going to talk to you because I'm proud of you for coming to me. Now let's have a conversation. What happened? Instead, she humiliates him online, drags it out for views, has the chat involved, overhypes it, tries to scare her, 14-year-old son with going to the hospital for taking a sip of alcohol? I was in the comments saying, do you want this boy to ever come to you again? Because this ain't the way to get it. You were publicly shaming him when he was honest to you at 14 years old. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing.
We started.
Tell him what you told Don.
Yeah, I said, I asked Don, I said, why are you with her? I said, you know she was your precious little baby girl. We know that there may be some funny stuff. That
fucking aggravates me to no end. We know that there was some funny stuff. You were putting on this baby's name. this child's name, something you don't even know. The fucking audacity. The audacity to insinuate that this child suffered something that nobody should. You know what's even sicker? You know what's really gross? As you lick your fucking thumb, Molly, you know what else is even grosser? The fact that these children, her brothers, admittedly used to watch YouTube. These boys have to get on and see this circus act one day. These boys are going to go looking to see what happened to his sister, and they're going to hear this shit. And you're saying it on the basis of what? An accusation from 40 years ago? You greasy McGreaser, you nasty McNasty, you fucking buffalo-headed ass bitch. They're talking about it like it's another conversation. Like, we know some... Tell me how you know, bullhorn. With your thinning ass hair. Tell me how you know, because you say so. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. How dare you? How dare you put that on that baby's name because of your own accusations? How dare you? And again, I ask you, what if this baby comes home? 6 years, she's going to have to hear that these two YouTubers wanted to say that her daddy touched her. Molly thinks her big boobs are the best thing ever. With a face like that, I guess you need those, huh? Nasty ass.
That was his prized possession. Summer was his prize.
Summer was his prized possession. That was his prize. And Molly's like, add that. Licking her fingers. Licking her absolute fingers.
And I told her, I said, she took your prize away from you.
She's going to say, she slept in the bed with you. Guess what? Guess what? There's nights when my son still climbs in bed with me. What does that fucking mean? Molly? Some of us have a relationship with our children. We don't shut ourselves in our own bedroom away from our son and our husband. Well, we do YouTube all day and whatever else you do, because you do a lot more than YouTube, don't you? Don't you? But does that mean I'm doing something to my son? Put a 1 in chat if your children have ever slept in bed with you or your husband. A 1 in chat if children have ever slept with you or your husband in bed. So many parents co-sleep and so many parents have to co-sleep. Does that mean there's absolutely anything disgusting happening? Right here. Thank you. Look at all these ones. Look at all these ones. Just be kind. I'm with you. Look at all these ones. Do you like the insinuation? When did I question victims of SA? Hypocrite you are. You come in every single time to throw around your little bullshit. You don't like my screaming and cursing, then don't be here. Hypocrite you are. You want me to sit here and talk all calm and cool? No, this is a topic that has me worked up, and I'm going to be worked up. If you don't like it, you're welcome to leave. But don't tell me I ever questioned victims of SA, because I absolutely did not. I am questioning you putting that on a child's name because you want to. There is a difference. Hypocrite you are. Do I have a mod in here? Get them out. I don't have time for people like that. I'm not full of anger and hate. I'm full of passion. How dare these people put that? Look at all the ones in here. Does that mean these people are doing something inappropriate with their children? Again, you don't like the way I speak, you're welcome to not be here. Nobody is forcing any of you to be here. I'm not okay with people like this. Yep, I know. That's what they do. I'm not okay with people like this putting things like this on this baby's name. How dare they? And again, I ask you, if she comes home, this is what they have to look for. This is what they're going to see. Well, I ask you this. If there was proof, wouldn't Don be in jail for it? Because Tennessee doesn't have a timeline. Thank you. And I think you're all fantastic parents. And don't you ever forget to hug your babies and let them sleep with you whenever they want, because there is nothing wrong with that. Because one day they won't want to come in bed with you. One day they won't want to cuddle you. There's absolutely nothing wrong with a child sleeping with their parents. What I'm full of is I'm sick of people like this that are full of this. And you'll miss those days. Amen to that. Amen to that. Nothing wrong with sleeping with your children.
Why aren't you beating the shit out of her? Or why aren't you leaving?
Why aren't you beating the shit out of her? Did you hear that? But wait a minute. Hold up. Rewind it just a little bit. Does anybody remember when Don and Candace were on Molly's? Anybody remember that? When Don and Candace were on Molly's, they were arguing. Okay. You don't remember that, Lulu? I think we have it recorded. Don and Candace were on there. Well, Don was, and Candace didn't want him interviewing with YouTubers anymore. Look what has happened. And Candace was obviously abbreviated, and she was in the background. She was very upset, and she was saying a lot of things. Well, at one point, it sounded like, well, Molly says, not Molly, I'm sorry, Candace says, you just threw me in my punch. Then she says, you just stomached me in my punch. She was so drunk, she was claiming that Don hit her. Well, this one right here made such a big ordeal, swearing Don punched Candace on camera. We never saw it. We may have heard it. We don't even know what we heard. But this one made it such a big deal. But listen to what her little buddy just says.
The shit out of her, or why aren't you leaving her? Your prize away from you. Why aren't you beating the shit out of her, or why aren't you leaving her? I said, she is not dumb.
She doesn't say a word. She doesn't blink. She keeps going. No, just out here promoting domestic violence. Because you would like that, wouldn't you? Because then he's in jail. Oh, I got more to go through. Good for you, Tia. And I'm sorry for your loss. I couldn't imagine. Yeah, they would call it justice. Well, you know what? Just be kind while we're there. While that subject's brought up. What do they want ultimately? That is Bullhorn Betty, who is a proud white supremacist. Yep. White power, she says. Yep. She also laughed uncontrollably when her friend called everybody the N-word on the phone. Look at that, Irvin. Yep, sure did. They ultimately want the reward money, right? What happens if Candace takes her life? What happens if all her children are gone? Her husband now lost his job. There's no income. She's being harassed and stalked, and she's one of the most hated people in the world. What happens? What happens when she gives up? Are they going to be happy? Is that what they want? What do they want from these people? If they haven't told the police, why are they going to tell you?
She's not smart enough to know what to do with Summer. I said, she called you. She called you.
She's not smart enough to know what to do with Summer. She called you. She called you. So at one point they want to say these people are just dumb hillbillies and they're drug addicts and they're drunks, but you believe that they can hide this from the police? You believe that they know how to commit the perfect crime and leave no sign behind? Yeah. You're right, D743, and it's horrible. She got several DV was strangling the victim. And it shouldn't be happening. They need to change something. Yep, that's what I was going to show you guys. Give me just 1 second. Check this out. Listen to what Bullhorn says here.
Really? This is all we've done? Really? Why are you here? You can tell you're a troll.
Hold on.
You're here just to upset. Why? Really?
It was a commenter. The commenter wrote, all they have done is get public records, town gossip, and uneducated speculation, and manipulated emotions using a missing child. They fool no one. Molly mocks murdered children. Any response? This is her response. Listen to this response.
Really? This is all we've done? Really? Why are you here? You can tell you're a troll. You're here just to upset. Why are you here? You got nothing better to do with your life?
Oh, sorry. I don't know why that did that. Why are you here? But you got to hear this because it gets worse.
Really? This is all we've done? Really? Why are you here? You can tell you're a troll. You're here just to upset. Why are you here? You got nothing better to do with your life than stalk us?
Now, I just want to actually inform you guys of this too. I believe that's child services. I may be wrong. Her eyes are so pin shot in this. You can't tell me this woman's sober. I am in recovery myself. I know an addict when I see one.
Seriously? Go fly a kite. Take a short walk off. Take a long walk off a short pier.
Take a short walk up. You don't even know what you're saying. And then she laughs. Yeah, that's funny.
You haven't done nothing? What have you done? That's the question. We've done letter campaigns. You know what? Don Wells and Candace Wells are scared to death right now. That's what we did.
That's what we did. Don Wells and Candace Wells are scared to death right now. That's what we did. Tia, welcome. Thank you. Now watch, because it gets worse.
Scared to death. He's going to jail. And you know what? When he's there, I get to say I helped put him there.
He's going to jail. You know what? When he's there, I get to say I helped put him there. Right? Now, what's he going to jail for, honey? Is he going to be in the cell next to you? In the waiting hold or whatever they call it? Let's go on.
That's what I get to do. That's the control I have. You understand that?
That's what I get to do. That's the control I have. You understand that? Oh, and I wish I could show you guys her face in this because she is so high. It's unbelievable. Now watch. She goes on with it.
Our team and the people that have supported us, financially or otherwise, help put them there.
So it went from that's what I've done. And then she goes, our team, right? But here's the thing. Don's not in jail. Don's not in jail. What are you talking about? We helped put him there.
That's what we did. What have you done? You hide behind that stupid name, troll people's pages. Man, you're such a big person. Such a big person. You must feel really special. Must feel really, really special.
You must be feeling really, really special right now, too, with all those, you know what, you're on there, CCC. She's so condescending right now. If you could only see her smug face. This is Blowhorn Betty. Watch what she says, though.
We did.
That's what we did.
Did a lot. Don't worry, guys. He's blocked.
She's saying that they put Don in jail. You just got him fired from his job. He wasn't in jail. I know, uterus pirate, right? I know. Well, and then we have this one. Let's listen to this one.
Channel.
You naughty, naughty person, you. Hold on. I want to hear it. We're going to get into this.
See you in court, Betty, since you're streaming my entire channel on your channel. Got nothing better to do with your little penis.
Oh, my.
Fag boy.
Whoa.
Fag boy.
Whoa.
Fag boy. You heard her twice. Fag boy. You got nothing better to do, fag boy. I can't even believe I'm repeating that. This is what she's saying. This is what she treats people like. This is after she does the white power symbol. Oh, she hates men. She hates everybody. You know what? This is a trigger warning for anybody who is like me, can't stand homophobic slurs.
See you in court, Betty, since you're streaming my entire channel on your channel. Got nothing better to do with your little penis. Fag boy. Fag boy.
Let's not forget, they're supposedly taking all these people to court. You know what she says? Because they're making money off my videos. Oh, are they? Oh, I'll play her. I'll play her. But I want you guys to hear this one too, real quick. Where is this one? Here it is.
What are you doing today, babe?
Trigger warning. Please, trigger warning. This is nasty.
I'm working.
Need some help?
I wanted to go through the neighborhood this morning, knocking, just like neighbor knocking on all the fucking doors, going, get out, motherfucker, get out, get out, motherfucker, get out.
Look at that big smile on her face, you guys, because the lady just said the N-word. That's a life at 42. That is a life lived at 42. Oh, I am no one. I like that. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that big smile. She thinks it's so funny.
Going through the neighborhood. Oh my God, they were so loud last night.
Oh my God. You were on live. Be careful what you say.
Hello, everybody.
She thinks it's funny.
What are you doing today, babe?
I'm working.
Need some help?
I wanted to go through the neighborhood this morning, knocking, just like neighbor knocking on all the.
I wanted to go through the neighborhood this morning, just and knocking on all the doors. Exactly, Dee. Absolutely not. Oh, look at the beginning. Where'd that go? Yep. Okay, hold on. Somebody's going to send me something that they think we need to hear, and I'm sure we probably do. Oh, more homophobic slurs. Okay.
That dyke bitch.
All they do is fight.
Oh, now we got the D word. Yeah, she called her a cash cow. Wow.
That dyke bitch.
All they do is fight.
All they do is fight.
Wow. That D bitch. All they do is fight. Look at her. High as a kite.
I was so angry last night. Absolutely, extremely angry.
Oh, all right. Let me play this voice clip I just got. Apparently, this one's really disturbing. I haven't listened to it. She's calling Candace that. Let's see. Let's listen to this one. I don't know what this one says, guys.
See you doing something, Macbeth? I think so. There is Summer. What'd you do? You smack her upside the head? Did you hit a rock? Yeah. She see you doing something, Macbeth? I think so.
Did she see you doing something with Macbeth? So now you're implying that she's doing, that Candace is doing things. Oh my goodness, they're sick. I know. And then when he comes home after school and he wants to talk about what happened during the day at school, guess what she talks about with him? Oh, that's right. The whole YouTube has to hear it. She doesn't even log off to talk to the kid. But all right, let's see. They're live. Where are they live at? I don't see where they're live, guys.
Else. See if I got this. Hold on a second.
Oh, you look rough, girl. You look rough. Oh, JLRs. Okay. What is he? I think she advertised his channel once. Hold on. Oh, how cute. Thank you to our lovely friends and donors. Here's to you. Robin, Jen, and Judy. Thank you so much. The team is stocked up for a few days. Wow, but they're not making money off this case. Wow. Okay. Disgusting. Jonathan's new channel. Oh, I see it.
CPS right over there. Failed these children. They failed these children. We need.
So now they're outside of child services, right? Stacy, welcome. Thank you. Now they're outside of child services. As if child services isn't dealing with other children. They're not inside. There's maybe children inside that building. I would love to know. I would love to know. I'm right there with you, Love Shack. I'm right there with you. I mute my mic all the time because my kids want to talk to me. And if it's a real conversation, like they tried alcohol at school, we're talking. I'm logging off.
Hold everybody accountable. Everybody. This was a preventable death. And
Was Summer was? She was found? She was found? She's dead? Oh, gee. Wow. She just said a preventable death.
calling it a death because I believe she is gone.
Oh, domestic violence, Betty. I see you. Justice for Betty's husband. I see you over there. I see you, our friend.
Prove me wrong, Don and Candace. Prove me wrong.
You have been lied to, people of.
You have been lied to, people of Tennessee, because me, a YouTuber, Molly Golightly, says so. We say so. You've been lied to. Yeah. You got timed out, Mob Scene, for saying no one likes you? Wow. Yeah, so they just stated a preventable death.
Rogersville, Tennessee. Guess what, Rogersville? He's making a fool out of this town. He's making a mockery.
Look at this commenter. Look at this. Don Wells' stepsisters have pressed charges, SA charges, against Don Wells in Utah, and 8 more women have come out to say he SA them as well. Well, gee, he would be in handcuffs, my friend. He would be in handcuffs right now if that was true. 8 women? Heels go home. I know, this is my first time ever, and I will never be back.
Of his child, and he makes it all about himself. Brian, all these people are no. All these people are harassing me. What are you talking about harassing you?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about harassing you? This is harassment. This is harassment. And people are over here clapping. Inhale, exhale, justice for all of Betty's victims. Amen.
Gone wild.
Find summer now. We are asking and begging and pleading the public to tell us where Candace was between the hours of 4:30 and 6:30 p.m.
How can you beg the public to tell you shit when you are nobody? They're not even Don's dogs. All the dogs congregate there. They said everybody just drops dogs off there. Is this for real? We'll look for you, Nicole. We'll look for you. Is this for real?
We are asking the public's help.
Molly is hungover. She's struggling today.
Candace and Don had something to do with the disappearance of their child.
I like this commenter. I like this. Ready? Where'd it go? The Wells and the Bly family is nothing but SA and drug addicts and felons. So are the people you're blowing horns with. Jackie Blue, so are the people you're blowing horns with.
And we are asking the public's help.
Multiple calls to CPS were made, and it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to save her. She would still be alive, but unfortunately, she would still be suffering.
So, how do they know how many phone calls were made? Yeah, but that's what Alex does on her channel. She, controversial or not, doesn't mean they're friends. So how do they know how many calls were made? And she doubled down on it, Maya. She doubled down and said she was welcome to do that. And how do they know that Summer wasn't happy in her life? Because it wasn't up to your par? Because you thought it wasn't good enough? That little girl looked happy in the photos I've seen. I don't know about you guys. Could they have lived a better life? Yeah. But does that mean they had a bad life because the house wasn't that well kept? You know what, Creative Renewal? I only have an issue with it because, for one, inside that building is children. Sometimes, not always, there are children in there that are waiting to be placed somewhere, that just went through a tragic time. They don't deserve to have to hear this. Also, wouldn't you rather these child service workers, wouldn't you rather them be working on the cases they need to be worked on instead of being harassed by these people? But who's to say that? Jenny, how do you know there was a prior CPS case? Is my question. How do you know how many calls were made? Oh, give me 1 second. All right. Sorry, I was waiting to get an answer.
CPS office located right over there. Multiple times.
It took the disappearance of Summer
5 years old.
brother.
agree that child services fails kids. They do. But what is you protesting outside there on supposedly on the behalf of Summerwell's name? What does that do for those kids? What does that do for them? Right. Allie. Right. Hunter's mother. The same woman that allowed her son to go with Candace that day. Think you're doing awesome job covering this case. Still thinks parents are guilty, but the flat pack of guilty me. Thank you, Stacy. Listen, I differences on side if you think the parents are guilty or not. None of this is okay with what they're doing. None of this should be happening. Thank you, Maya. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And those boys are old enough to look at YouTube and see what you're doing with this case. Oh, now she doesn't have toys. Okay.
We're asking the public's help. We are trying to close a 2-hour gap from 4:30 to 6:30 at night, and you are asked to call 1-800-TBI-FIND. We need...
Now, Summer didn't have any toys then. If she one day comes home, she won't have any toys because, well, their father lost a job. Yep. But we know Allie was sent on a little drug run, wasn't he?
We need the public's help. We need the public's help today. John, Candace, where did you put your baby? Where did you put her? We need to find her. She deserves a proper burial.
Justice for the fake fax cards. We need to find a proper burial. You don't even know if this little girl's dead.
You are pieces of shit. Pieces of shit. Do the right thing. Do the right thing.
You're the piece of crap screaming profanity where children can hear. Hello, I wanted to believe. They're the ones screaming profanity with children nearby. Dumbass. She is a dumbass.
And tell us where she is. Do the right thing. And tell us where she is so we can give her a proper burial. Justice for Summer Wells. Justice for all children of abuse.
Come on.
Proper burial? You don't even know if she's deceased. What are you looking for if she's deceased? Everybody that donated for them to go be heels on the ground so they can find Summer. Unbelievable.
We are asking the public
5 years old. Drugs, alcohol, sex.
She just said at 5 years old, Summer was drinking alcohol and having relations. What? Yes, Megan, they are alive. Is this serious? Hold up.
Tell us where she is so we can give her a proper burial. Justice for Summer Wells. Justice for all children of abuse.
Come on.
We are asking the public
5 years old. Drugs, alcohol, sex. A very filthy, dirty place. It was.
Wow. Wow. 5 years old, she was drinking alcohol and having. Yeah. They'll just go and put anything on this baby's name that they supposedly care about, won't they? I'm just like flabbergasted. He's in juvie. Allegedly, MGL promised to pay for an attorney for him. Oh, please. So what, now she needs all the subscribers' help in paying for that? Skanks. I'm with you. This is very triggering. In front of kids. Is that what she's saying? Because it wasn't very clear. All I heard was 5 years old, drinking alcohol, sex, living in a filthy, filthy house. Yeah.
It's disgusting. It's still disgusting. And guess what? The parents won't let us help in any way. They want to play games and say, don't look at me. No, don't look at us. Go talk to my neighbor. I think my neighbor did it. No, I think my wife's boyfriend did it. No,
I think you're an absolute moron. I think you're an absolute pig. I think you can't even think. I can't believe that she's saying they won't let us help. Why would they let you help? I wouldn't want you anywhere near me, you maniac. They have people helping. You know what you did with the people that are helping them? You called child services on them. That's right. Cam and Allie. Cam and Allie were helping the Wells to clean up their house, to do what they needed to do. Same things that she's claiming she wants to help with. And she threatened to call child services on them and called Cam semi-R word. Semi-R word.
co-worker that I fired did it. Innocent, thank you. Innocent. These people in this community that are innocent are being blamed. Thank you. Thank you.
Let me ask you guys something. Is by stating what you think happened. So let's say Don really has no idea. Don has no idea what happened, but he knows that the guy he fired, aka Dudley, is suspicious. He knows that the neighbor over here is suspicious. So he tells the police that. He tells TBI that. He tells these supposed YouTubers that want to help him. He tells them that. And she says that he's blaming innocent people? That they're innocent? How do you know the sheet's never been washed, Jenny? How do you know? You weren't in that home.
For your support, we do. But it's not enough.
We want to find the murder.
We need to.
It is our parents. Don Wells and Candace Wells.
Help us.
We are asking anybody with information to please call 1-800-TBI-5. If you are scared of law enforcement, you do not want to speak to them. I am Betty Bullhorn. Look me up and reach out to me.
Way to plug yourself. If you don't want to talk to the police, talk to me, Betty Bullhorn. But make sure you're not a person of color. Make sure you're not gay, and make sure you make sure you follow everything, because I am a racist and a homophobic. So would I. And then his child goes missing shortly after. Of course, cops are going to ask. Right. That is why Cam and Allie have not been around this protest, because Molly threatened. Molly threatened to call child services on them.
BettyBullhorn@gmail.com. Put in the subject line. I know something. Summer Wells. I will respond.
They never looked for her one time.
Don and Candace.
Because who are you, Bullhorn Betty? Who are you? And then you have Candace in the background. They never looked for her one time. Yes, they have. I hope when they look her up, they look her up. Unbelievable. Right. How does anybody know how many times they look for their child? How does anybody know? Do you also know? Here's a fun fact. I'm going to drop a fact bomb on you. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. I'll be right back. Just 1 minute. Okay. So as you guys know, when a relative goes missing, they usually don't want the police. Oh, Jetty. Jetty. I read your name together, Jetty. Judy, I'm sorry. Thank you. Good morning or afternoon. Did you guys know that usually when a loved one goes missing, example, a child, the police don't want the parents looking? Beautiful photo, Cat's Eyes. I like that. The police don't want the parents looking. Do you know why? Because no parent should have to come upon their child. Also, they're not professional. They are not professionals. They're not allowed to go looking because they're not professionals, but also because they shouldn't have to be the ones to find it. Oh, I do a lot more than honk at them. $10. $10 for a signed pic of Molly in a green dress, telling everyone it's costing them money to be there. Yeah, that's why, Jenny. That's why. That's why, Jenny, because they could be responsible. Yeah, that's why. Yep. Is that how you see everything? Through a negative lens? Yeah. Right. They've been out looking. Jenny, respectfully, how do you know they haven't, Jenny? Do you understand the neighborhood's dangerous? Do you understand there's all these rumors going around YouTube? Do you understand that the neighbors aren't friendly? But who's to say they haven't looked? Because you don't see them looking? Are you there? So bothered. He left school one morning. Came back home because bullies were waiting for him. Ah. And she's out in Tennessee. Wow. Wow. Man, imagine. Jenny, I hope you never get to be on a jury. You get all your information off YouTube.
Just never looked at her.
We
One time.
treated yesterday in person. Let's go. Uh-oh. Whoa. I don't even see. Hello? Is this working? Oh boy. I think I'm louder. Okay. My name is Marissa. I come from Hershey, Pennsylvania. I came for a little girl that I never met named Summer Wells, who disappeared from the property. She was not abducted. There was no abduction.
Says who? Molly Golightly says it, so it's true? I mean, come on. Right. My goodness. Says who? Molly? I don't know, Okie Mom. I haven't been following them.
She wasn't trafficked. Come on. Look at that property. Who's going to go and come up to a property that's 100,000 feet high in the sky and just take her?
Well, Molly, you went up onto that property and nobody saw you. The only difference is you taped it. You taped it. Who's going to go up to that property? You. You did it. Absolutely gross behavior. Horrifying.
It didn't happen. The mother was very neglectful and panicked when she saw that this baby was in trouble at the lake.
Wow. So now Molly got it all figured out. This baby was in trouble at the lake. Wow. And she was a neglectful mother. Where are you, Molly? Where are you? Where are you? Spreading more. Spreading more. Un-American. Right. Look how neglectful she's being. Right.
That's what happened. And you want to know something? Don's covering up for her. How he did it, we can't prove it. But one thing we all know in our hearts, we know that Summer's with us, Summer's guiding us. And we need to seek justice. Don Wells, you are going down. And you're going to bring your wife with you. Or how about...
Well, she just said the wife did it. Didn't she just say the wife did it? Right? Didn't she just say that Candace did it because she was a neglectful mother? She saw that the child was in danger at the lake and blah, blah, blah. Now she's saying, Don, you're going down and you're going to bring your wife with you. So which one is it? Which one is it? Let me see this comment. That's not a protest. Right, you're scaring small children. Do you guys know? I don't know how well educated people are in this. Right, we can prove it. A lot of times when child services intervene, children are brought back to the building until they can be picked up by either a family member or they can be placed into a home. There might be children in this building, children that are already experiencing hardships. And this is how they behave. Well, how do you know they're not, Jenny? How do you know they're not scaring children?
Oh, let's be real. Candace, you are going down. And you're bringing a husband with you. So let me tell you something. Don, if you're listening to me, if you're in the area, throw her under the bus. Look what she did to your life. You are no saint, neither am I, but I have never done any of these things that you guys have been reported to CPS for. Horrible. The worst mother in the world. We had to...
You're right. Great point. They also usually do visitations there as well. Right. Constantly leaving to go on meet and greets, constantly leaving to go to this state and this state and this state. But she has the audacity to talk about who's a good parent and what makes a neglectful parent. This is just unbelievable. Wow. Yeah, therapy sessions and yeah, good place to curse and talk about sex and drinking and drugs. Great place. Great place. Okay. Peed on the property. Because you know Molly, she has to do something gross. That's what I said a little bit ago, Hope for Peace. And it seems like that's the end results that they want. Isn't that the truth? Ah.
Beg and plead to help find their baby, that we love her more than her own parents love her. That is the saddest, most revolting thing I've ever said in my life. We love this baby that we never met.
Yes, that looks like it's a picture of Candace. Jenny Rose. I blame CPS for pain and suffering many children left in bad homes. So why not hold up their time? Right? They could be off saving a child. They could be off doing anything. But why not? Why not just hold up? Why not just protest? But you're doing so to the Wells. What do you mean? You just said all this stuff on Summer's name and Don and Candace. So what? They're not people? They're not regular people? They don't deserve the same respect you're saying you're willing to give everybody else? Yeah, I saw that, Mr. Tomato Head. I saw that.
Traveled here. That's what we do. We give a shit. We care. We just want her found. Look at this. These people are not from Tennessee, but they sure are making you guys look bad that you guys got a kidnapper on the loose.
to say these people are not from Tennessee. But you're making these people look bad because you got it. What are they saying? Oh yeah. Yep. I'll play that.
Come on. You're not fooling anybody, Don and Candace.
You're not fooling anybody either, Molly Golightly.
We have your number. We're coming for you. And we need to use social media to expose your lies, to expose your dirty deeds. We're going to expose everything. We're going to get you convicted and held responsible. Held responsible for the disappearance of Summer Wells, 5 years old, 3 feet tall. She weighed 40 pounds. Beautiful.
Did you hear Molly? Giving out the description of Summer Wells. Five years old, 3 feet tall. Right, Molly? What did Loveland say wrong? I don't know. Nothing. She didn't say anything wrong. Loveland doesn't say anything wrong. That's my friend.
Blonde hair, blue eyes. Sweet little thing. She loved to go to church. She didn't have many toys. Do you guys know that she didn't have any toys? A 5-year-old doesn't have toys. They shaved her head. And then claimed that they liked it.
That's another thing we found
that
out.
she wanted it.
We found out that whenever the dogs were there at Summer Wells' home to search for her with the specific dogs, they didn't even have a toy to give the officers.
What? Let's rewind that back a little bit. Come on to scenes. Tell us, Bullhorn.
She loved to go to church. She didn't have many toys. Do you guys know that she didn't have any toys?
Did you guys know that there's a lot of families that don't have an abundance of toys? Do you guys realize that there's too many toys given to children nowadays? Do you realize the more toys a child has, the less they are to play? They get overwhelmed by it. But who's to say she didn't have any toys? Because I saw toys. So because a child doesn't have toys, that means what? That means they're neglected? My kids have a ton of toys, and guess what? They don't even play with them. The church just said they cleaned summer toys. Right. These were outdoor children. These were children. Summer hated being inside. She loved being outside. Exactly. Bikes, dirt bikes, a rope swing. There's toys all inside the house. No, they didn't give away Summer's toys. That is a lie. The church cleaned them. They didn't give them away.
A 5-year-old doesn't have toys. They shaved her head. And then claimed that they liked it.
That's another thing we found
that
out.
she wanted.
They shaved her head and claimed that she liked it, that they found. How do you know she didn't like it, Molly? Did she tell you? Did she tell you they didn't like it? Again, they said Summer wanted her head shaved. Is that true? Who knows? Is it our business? No. Does it have absolutely anything to do with anything? No. But I'm good. No. Irving, you helped me out. You had my back. I appreciate you, man. I really do. I appreciate you.
We found out that whenever the dogs were there at Summer Wells' home to search for her with the specific dogs, they didn't even have a toy to give the officers for that baby to pick up their scent.
Do you guys listen to that? Listen to that. We found out, right? Because you're privy to that information. They didn't even have a toy to get. Do they usually hand toys to the search dogs? Is that what they do? They hand toys over? Does that make sense to anybody else? Is that what they hand over to search? They hand over toys? No, you do an article of clothing. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jelly Beans. You can't judge on how many toys. Good grief. Myself and 3 brothers played outside all the time. We rarely ever played with toys. And we had wealthy parents. Thank you. Shoes, an article of clothing, anything but toys. Thank you, morons.
To pick up her scent and try to find her. They didn't even have a toy.
Well, gee golly, how did the dogs even find the scent then if there was no toy? I bet you they steal a dog as well.
They're sick. They are sick, twisted, demented people.
Because they didn't supposedly have a toy to hand to a search dog to find Summer's scent, but we do know that dogs follow Summer's scent and it went down the trail. They're sick, demented people. What does that make you? What does that make you? Oh, you missed a lot, Bolo. You missed a lot.
All right.
Don't believe that story about somebody climbing up that mountain and grabbed her. Why not, Molly? Do you know that the TBI has yet to rule out anybody, let alone an abduction? The TBI states that they have not ruled out an abduction, but Molly Golightly does. And if Molly does, then that means so. Idiots.
So I'm out here.
This Grinch-looking motherfucker. I'm sorry, excuse my language again, but this man just really gets to me. Well, guess what, Judy? They fed the dogs onion rings the first go around. They fed it onion rings. Right, did you see that Christmas photo, Love Shack? They had plenty of toys. Plenty of gifts underneath that tree. I can't.
Rogersville, Tennessee. I'm about to sign.
This guy's so full of himself that he has JR on everything. The back of hoodies, so when people protesting, thank you, Christy. It's everywhere. JR, guess what? We can't miss your little Grinch ass looking stuff anywhere. Ugh.
Sign off. I might get on the bullhorn.
Who wouldn't run from you, Molly? You admittedly said you got out the car and started running. You admitted that. You got out the car and started running after him. I would have ran from you too. They don't owe you nothing.
A little bit.
We got a fire from the truck, and we're happy about that.
It's about summer.
It's about summer.
I want to hear what she said about the dog.
So I'm out here.
That's on well.
Rogersville, Tennessee. I'm about to sign off.
They tried to run from us.
I might get on the bullhorn a little bit.
We got a fire from the truck, and we're happy about that.
We got on fire from his job, and we're happy about that. That's what she said. We got on fire from his job, and we're happy about that. Bet you
about
were.
Summer.
It's about summer. And you want to know something?
How does getting her father fired from his job about Summer? Somebody equate it for me because I can't figure it out.
That's the CPS
Summer.
officer.
That's it. It's about summer. And holding Don and Candace Wells accountable for their actions. So everyone be safe. God bless. Share, share, share. Bring awareness. Share. Hashtag Summer Wells.
Because this is about Summer in what way? Why should we share this and hashtag it? How is this about Summer? This dude looks like he never got past the 5th grade. Right, he lost a job, not his job. Oh, they're just doing the most. You know it. They're just doing the most. Right. And what happens when they do? Mr. Potato Head looking at himself. All right, Bullhorn Betty, here we come. Live now.
Pieces of shit to sit here on their ass up there smoking crack, drinking and boozing.
Oh, more allegations. Yay. I love it. More allegations. Unfounded. Yay. They're up there smoking crack. Unfounded. Again, another allegation. Oh.
and laughing and enjoying life, while every single child Candace has given birth to is either missing or out of her custody. She's a sick, despicable woman.
Let me ask you something. Did they not just say that Candace lost a lot of weight? Who's to say she's out there laughing and loving, enjoying life? Her whole life has spiraled right before her eyes. Right. It's a power play. It's a I got you. That's all they want to do. That's all they want to do is I got you. They're not helping anything. Do you remember the one said in the background, tell Don we'll S his D for an interview?
We are pulling back the layers of Don and Candace.
Look at this. Donate, Venmo, or Cash App, PayPal. Money, money, money.
They have many victims in their wake. Many victims in their wake. But the most important victim of all is our precious baby, Summer Wells. We want to fight for her. We're going to continue the fight.
I like these comments down here. They're calling them out. Lie, I heard you speak of others. Just because they have a background doesn't mean they shouldn't have a job. Oh, they're getting deleted. I'm not a hater. I just hate hypocrites. Haters are getting blocked, so be nice. Dave the teddy bear. Shut up, Dave.
Right. Guys, you know, it's not just us on this team. It's not just us going through this emotional roller coaster. It's you too. It's you too. And we don't care what the haters say. We don't care.
It's not, this is what the people like her do. It's not just me. It's you too. It's you too. Send me more money. Super chat me. Send me more money. Why did they wait 6 months to care? Thank you, Melissa. 6 months to care. Because they had the laundry case, the Petito case, to profit off prior to. And as soon as that case came down to conclusion and was no longer a moneymaker, they jumped on, and Molly's words, this cash cow. Yep.
You know what we care about? What we keep bringing up? Summer Wells.
Money.
You don't see us bringing up other people, other creators.
Yes,
you
do.
You don't see us taking hours and hours to crush other creators. We come out here and tell them to go F themselves so we can do our work.
Well, that's BS because I've heard her drag a lot of creators. I heard them drop a lot of creators. I saw all your comments and they were fantastic. Domestic violence, Betty. Saw all of them. Great job. Justice for Betty's ex-husband.
To fight for Summer Wells. And we are here. We have done nothing but work nonstop since we got here.
Look how many times they're posting her Cash App and Venmo and everything.
To Knoxville, Tennessee. We have protested many places, but none more proud than the protest we did in front of Don Wells' work so we could pull back that charade, that curtain on his employer and employees. Because he has been giving them a bunch of lies. He has been.
Who's to say he's been giving them lies? Who's to say that? You say that, so that's true? Unbelievable.
Been feeding them bullshit, lying to them, and it has to end. We ended it yesterday. Don, we are cutting the head off the poisonous snake, and you and Candace are the head.
So taking his job from him did what exactly? Did what? It is very sick. Very sick.
Tell us where she's at, Don. We're done playing games. TBI is exhausted. Law enforcement is exhausted. You know, CPS has been through the ringer.
You'd be exhausted too if it wasn't for those uppers. Am I right, Betty? I see you, girl. I see your eyes. The eyes don't lie. You got all the energy at 42 looking 62 because you got the pills in you, girlfriend. Oh, that hurts to see you over there.
Because they thought that you guys could be saved. And it cost the baby her life. Your baby. Tell us.
Who said the girl's dead? I'm ready. I will literally go to Tennessee. I am ready for it.
That's where she is, Don. Justice for Summer Wells. Hashtag heels on the ground everywhere. Love you guys and God bless.
Why are we hashtagging heels on the ground? Why aren't we hashtagging justice for Summer Wells? Why are we hashtagging heels on the ground? What do you want us to hashtag Summer Wells?
Trying to make a living. That just want to take care of their own kids. Can you imagine? Just by knowing Don Wells, he will say, you know what?
Lock Don and Candace Wells up. Lock them up. Lock them up.
So we're supposed to feel bad for somebody else who just wants to make a living as they go ahead and take away this man's living, this man's livelihood. Unbelievable. They have. Locals have been flipping out on them.
We say no to child abuse. We say no to child endangerment. We say no to child neglect. We are in front.
So when was it confirmed that Summer was abused, neglected, or endangered?
At DCS in support of Summer Wells. Her life matters. Lock Don and Candace Wells up. Lock them up. They're guilty. They know what they did to Summer.
We need to lock your asses up. They're the ones that need to be locked up. This guy.
To their children. Those children, those 3 boys are safe in another home, not with Don and Candace.
Lock Don and Candace Wells up. You couldn't even use colored ink. All that money sent to you couldn't even use colored ink or color pencil. Why aren't you in jail, you buffalo ass head?
Wells, their whole property is a pigsty. It's filled with trash and trailers, and junk cars and school bus, while dogs are running around loose and their own daughter's still missing. No.
So what? They're supposed to get rid of the trucks and the buses and all the dogs because their daughter's missing? What? Does this guy wear anything besides these red shorts, by the way?
No, those children will not go back to that home. No. That's why I'm out here, to bring awareness in front of DCS.
Look at this person. My son was missing for 12 years. I would have given these people everything I owned to have had them help me find my baby, including my life. Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you. We say no child abuse, no child is safe with Don and Candace Wells.
That's what we do. Pressure. That's what we do. I appreciate your honking, but you don't understand the love that we have grown for this poor baby. The more we find out about this,
the love we have grown for this poor baby. Oh my God. You mean the pockets you have grown because of this poor baby? The pockets? His shorts do look like he stinks. He looks like he stinks. Let me show you guys something because I don't know how much more I can take of them. So hold on. I seen something funny that this guy posted. That's not it, but hold on. Oh, they were her Uggs. Heels on the ground or beat up Uggs. Oh, man. Does Don look threatening here or does Molly? Who looks threatening here? Who, in that situation, who do you think's more in danger? Does it look like the cops lined up with her like she claims they did? Because to me, it looks like Don's the one in danger and he's telling her to back the fuck up out of my face. And the cops are not lined up. Don was in danger that day, not Molly. Let's go on, because that's not really what I saw that I wanted to see. Wow. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I know there was a fantastic picture. I'm pretty sure it was Benny that posted it. Oh, here's our boy. Remember him, guys? Remember my regulars that are here? Do you remember when Natasha Cooper teamed up with this guy? Here he is. Big badass. Look at that beautiful baby. This is the picture they were so mad about. So this is Robin, Candace, Grandis, Benny, Cam, and Allie. That's the photo they were so mad about because they were smiling. How dare they smile? Oh, so now you got Bullhorn Betty calling people's parents. Wow. I mean, you do brag about going in real life. Oh, white boy's out here lying? Or wait. I'm not surprised. Another one. He's another one. Look, this filthy shithead. What did I say? Oh. I'm sorry. I just want to find this one photo. I'm not looking at comments because I'm on another thing. Plans to drive across state lines with a gun and start shooting. Well, you, my friend, are a felon and you're driving across state lines with a gun. Oh my golly, these people don't stop. I know the picture's on here. I'm pretty sure it's on here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's gone. Yeah, I don't see it. But it was a picture of JLR. And I'm telling you, the kid's creepy. He was a creepy kid. He's a creepy guy. Put her back on her leash. Go home to your kids. Right, exactly. And do you not think if Molly Golightly and Betty and all of them could get a picture with Donnie Candace Wells that they wouldn't do it? Battery Betty? Is that what we're calling her now? Battery Betty? Merch, wish list, PayPals, Venmos, Cash App, membership, super chats, and views. Period. That is all they're worried about. Molly's husband was probably like, "You go on, darling. Go on. Go. You want Tennessee? You want to go to Tennessee? Let's go. Flight's ready. Get out. Get out." I agree with you. Well, you know what else is funny? She said about Cam and Allie. I don't know if you're still in here, Laura. If I could play that, I would like to. But she said about Cam and Allie, she was going to call child services on them. You guys remember that, right? And she said because they have drug addicts around their children. Well, Molly, not only have you admittedly had a drug addiction, rather in the past or could be current, who am I to say, but you do have Princess around your child who is in recovery from alcohol, correct? Do you realize that is having your child around an addict? Stay longer? Whew, please do. Oh, I would be. I would be. Oh, I don't even know which video it is, but nonetheless, yeah. And she called him semi R-word. How's that make me? Have you seen me drop any of them right now, guys? Have my mods at any point throughout this stream dropped my PayPal or Cash App? And honestly, if they did, I haven't seen it. But am I doing it on the basis of I'm going to go find a missing little girl? Grace Halls? Am I telling people to buy off my Amazon wish list so I could go find a missing little girl? But meanwhile, I am going and taking the job that her father held. I am harassing. I am going into church and videotaping a minor. That's not being hypocritical, Grace Halls. There's a big difference. There's a big difference between a creator just dropping a Cash App and PayPal and Venmo throughout a stream and one doing so on the basis of finding a missing child. Big difference. They're going to mess with the wrong people. Do I? Every time I go live, do I? Have you guys ever saw me drop my Cash App? No. I'm glad you watch me every time I go live, Grace Halls. I never seen you before, but I'm glad you watch every time I go live. Oh, yeah, she wants 3 of everything. 3 of everything. Three of it all. That's okay, because Grace Halls doesn't even come here, so what would she know about me? Absolutely nothing. There's a big difference when you're collecting under the pretenses of finding a missing child. And just doing a regular stream. Never. Yep. Thank you, Poison. Absolutely have not. Yeah, I don't even, right. And I don't even ask my mods to do it. I don't say, mods, drop my Cash App. Do you see it streaming across my screen right now? Do you see it anywhere? But you know what I know, Grace? You know what I know? Not only that you don't watch me, but you have a prior vendetta. Because do you see Jessica Lynn written on here anywhere? Anywhere? No. 3 times over. When the items are brought, she puts up stacked item. You're kidding. I wouldn't even doubt it. Wouldn't even doubt it. Yeah, the fax cards. Yeah, how about Molly Golightly out there collecting fake vaccine cards? Oh, that's I don't know. Thank you, replay, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you very much. There's some tick turtles going on. That's got to be an odd. Because they don't even know me. They came in and said Jessica Lynn. Jessica Lynn. Paying for the V cards too, which is why she denied it. I don't know. Voices said that she didn't collect any money for them. Didn't she? So I don't know if they were paid for. No matter what, being in the possession of and making them is definitely a big no-no. Thank you, Bolo. Well, and thank you. Was the name Hannah for giving me super chats? Thank you. Shetty's run that list and nothing else in terms of hiking boots, packs, gear of any kind that would be used. Actually, search for this child is a decoy. Wow, great point. Yeah, Greasy McGreasy, Nasty McNasty. They have no intention of actually getting trained in ground searching. Right, because why wouldn't they? Remember that one PI came on our channel and he said, why don't you? He said, this is the damage you're doing. Why don't you go get certified? Take a few classes and get certified. Thank you, I am no one. Thank you, Bolo. Oh, Kirks, I didn't know that. So Molly paid for the fake vaccine cards. Wow. Very interesting. Let's see if we can find that. Very, very interesting. Not surprising, but interesting. Let's check this out. Share my screen. Click it. Oh. Okay. Nobody can smell what the Rock is cooking. Oh, voices. Voices for the voiceless. Yeah, of course they were leaked. You know they meant to leak them. So we'll watch this real quick and then we'll look for the leaked cards.
You want to report people like Two Tacos who gets up and goes to work every day? Yeah?
But you were okay with that until you weren't. Do you know what I mean? Like she was okay knowing. Thank you, domestic. She was okay knowing That Two Tacos work was contacted. Wasn't until she had a falling out that she decided she had a problem with it. Right?
Yeah? You want to do that? You want to do that? You want to go there, baby?
Look how condescending.
888 hotline. It's a hotline. Fraud hotline. Okay. It's a COVID-19 fraud hotline. Hold on. 888. You want to report people like Two Tacos who gets up and goes to work every day? Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah? Oh, Judy Johnson, you're so good to me. Thank you. Oh, it was Grace. That's right. Grace Hannah. Grace, look what you did for me. Thank you. The toothbrush story. Oh, Lordy.
Do that? You want to do that? You want to go there, baby? You want to go there, sweetheart?
Oh.
Okay.
But Molly had no problem going there. Oh.
COVID-19 fraud hotline. 1888. Hello?
Marissa?
Yes. C19.
Hey, I gotta tell you something right now.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm muting.
Okay. Proof Molly was involved. I love everybody's using the garbage pail kiss. His family, John Crickles, and Molly Boring Stranglers, Antics. Change title of my video. Molly first Keck sold her kiss for no reason. Ryder Tiffany lied to me. John plays Molly text proving she asked for. Okay. Thank you for the pinpoints.
If I'm reading this right, Molly Golightly inboxes are in black, and Voices, who's making these illegal vaccination cards for her, are in blue.
Okay. Sorry. I got to catch up real quick. Molly paid her. Yes. She just turned against everybody because all she cares about is climbing that ladder to what she thinks will be fame. Rummage house. There's also footage for posting the cards to the FBI. She does realize she's going down too. They're hard to see, so I hope that John reads them.
And shares the C-card text conversation between Molly Golightly and Voices, aka Angela.
Hey, what's up? It's me.
Hey, it's this loser, Ghostface. I want to tick more turtles. Thank you, Jennifer Lynn. Wow. Okay.
Me, the guy from Screen. I'll be doing the reading of Molly Golightly's part of the text on the left side.
Hello.
Wait. All right. Molly Golightly. That sounded about right.
Whistledown shares the C-card text conversation between Molly Golightly and Voices, aka.
Sounds like you can take a photo of you card and it'll work as proof. Oh my God, for real? How can you get me one?
Angela?
I don't have a card.
Hey, what's up? It's me, the guy from Screen. I'll be doing the reading of Molly Golightly's part of the text on the...
Of course it has to be Go-Face, right? Isn't that funny?
left side.
Hello, I'm Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy. I'll be doing the reading of Voices, aka Angela's part of the text on the right side. They're in blue. Follow along. Sounds like you can take a photo of your card and it'll work as proof.
This is a clever way to do this. This is actually funny. Oh, Caddy. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I don't know. Where is Laura? I know. Ghostface, of course. This is from Grace with love. Grace, you've graced me today. Thank you.
OMG for real. How can you get me one? I don't have a card.
I will make you your own card.
OMG, thank you.
You are very welcome. Please don't out me. Pinky swear.
Whoa, that pinky swear didn't last. Man, you cannot trust these YouTubers. You cannot trust these YouTubers.
Of course.
I got the vax so people with families would not have to. What county do you live in? 'Cause you went to your local county public health office on March.
You went to your local county public health office on 3/31. So that's when they were going to fake it, 3/31. Ghost face. Friends like that, who needs enemies? These people are just unbelievable, aren't they? Unbelievable.
31st 21. Perfect, thank you. Back to work. You made a great choice of Moderna. Minimal side effects. Felt awful for 12 hours and woke up feeling just fine.
LOL.
So they make a joke out of it, too. Made a joke out of it. Great choice with Moderna. Make a fucking joke out of it. There are people out here that died. She's talking about the other video that had the garbage pail kids. I actually said that like a month and a half ago, that Natasha's like a garbage pail kid. And then I found the photo and we did discuss it here. And now we see people are using garbage pail kids all the time. Says don't trust anyone. They broke a pinky swear.
Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Does Adrian need one? Okay. I'll get it done. These will mail out tomorrow.
Wow. Oh, yeah, because we talk about Ghostface, too. Yes, I'm glad they have, because that is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Yeah, remember she showed them. Well, now she's saying she mailed them. Yeah, nothing funny about it. Joking? You chose a good vaccine?
Could I ask a favor? Could you send me your favorite photo of Violet, please? I'd like to make you one of my hard-made cards.
What is your address?
Okay, so let me make you a handmade card. Handmade card. Send me a picture of your dog. After they just committed a crime. Thick as thieves, right?
I will send you a gift.
Thank you. That's so kind.
Okay.
I will send you a gift. So it does seem like a trade-off. Did she fake it, Love Shack? Because I know you were close with her at one point, weren't you? Wow. Yeah, she did show us mail in an envelope.
Mail has officially left. 3 to 5 days.
OMG. Thank you.
You are so welcome.
What were you going to do with them, Molly? Love Shack, I know you were close with her. Oh, I have to freeze for copyright purposes. That's why I keep freezing. You are so welcome. Does Tiffany need any? Well, you're just out here making them for anybody. Yeah. Ah, okay.
Does Tiffany need any? 'Cause I can send blank ones that she can fill out. Or do you have anyone that needs to be kept safe?
Anyone that needs to be kept safe. Yeah, a picture of her dog. So you're just out here making them for anybody. Out here making them for anybody. Wow. My aunt is in the ICU right now, critical condition. She had underlying issues. She hasn't left her house in almost 2 years. Somehow she got it, and she's on a breathing machine. Ventilation, okay? If I said ventilation, ventilator. We don't, no, that's not true yet in PA. Not in my part anyway. But hey, maybe in her part, maybe she did. I say she faked it because she never isolated herself from her family. Her kid continued to go to school. His friends kept coming over and he kept leaving. Wow. Yeah. This is low.
I am working on a card for Jake for his scouting achievement.
Well, you know what's a shame? He now doesn't deserve a scouting achievement. He now doesn't deserve it. What a shame. He worked hard for it just for you to fake a card for him, Voices. What a shame. During her quarantine. Oh.
OMG, what's funny is yes, Tiffany said she did want a card, LOL.
Oh, sweet little Miss Tiffany. You're in on it too. In on it too. She acted shocked. It was just a novelty item. No, I know, Shalina, you're right. Maybe he would not have used it. You're right. Which is why I said the kid worked hard for it. It's not right. We gotta take Molly's words with a grain of salt, though. 3 months, great news. Oh, I hope everybody does okay. I'm not too far. Do you guys have to have cards to go to restaurants? Because we don't. I took that as a congratulations card. Wow. I think she's the type that would have shown it, Susie.
All right. I'm happy to make her some. You can give her my number.
Voices just wants to be all wanted everywhere. Voices. You just want it to be all up in it. Welcomed and wanted by everybody, huh? Well, well, well.
I'll send you money.
If you want. I never turn down funds.
Okay.
I have PayPal if that's easier.
Okay. I'll pay you when I get home.
I'll pay you when I get home. Send it to my PayPal. Never turn down funds. Shalene, you didn't have to do that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry everyone has had this awful virus because I wouldn't survive if I catch it. Davina. Which is why it kills me that these people are out here making fake cards. You're shut down again, Stephanie? We're not yet, but we're close. A shutdown? We need a shutdown. We don't need cards in Florida. Boom, she paid. Really? It's not like that for us yet, but you know what? It should be and will be soon, I'm sure.
Whenever. It just keeps the postage covered for the next mailing. Would you like a sneak peek of your violet card?
What she really wanted is, where's the money? Where's the money? Wow. This is so gross. This is so horrifically gross. Family is as public as we go in 2 years. Can't get sick out in nature. I agree. Brownlow's son who drowned was a scummy druggie who killed himself. What? He was a Class A athlete, an honor roll student, community volunteer, only 18. And she said that about him? We need a shutdown too. My kids went virtual for a couple days last week, but they're not fully virtual yet. And everything that boy worked for could be taken from that stupid clip, from those stupid messages. They're all fine now, thankfully. My father had it. He thought he was going to die. He called his mom and gave his final goodbyes. He thought he was going to die. It's really hard to watch a grown man, somebody that's been strong your whole life, think that they're dying. Tells everyone I'm crazy and claim I'm dying of cancer. I never said I had terminal DX. She did. She also told people I took $6,000 from her. I never taken a red cent from her. Why does she do this shit? Ontario? Yeah. Why does she do this shit? Right, it would be like a joke. You would never say like, oh, you got the Moderna, great choice. You might feel sore. You wouldn't joke about that. Oh, she offers some to other people. Who knows? Maybe they're in her back pocket for when she wants to use it. Yeah, fake prophet. Heels on the ground. More like squeals on the ground. You did too. Wow. One of my mods has it right now, which is also my friend, and it's scary. Kovish told people I'm lying because I've never been married. Shows how much she listens to her friends. I was married at age 17 for 11 years and raised 3 stepchildren. Well, you know what, Poison Sushi? That is the problem with a lot of these YouTubers. They are narcissists. It is like the never-ending platform of narcissists. My grandfather died of lung cancer. Pops and Sands, I'm so sorry your father passed from that. It's scary. I'm sorry. It was really hard to watch. Ah. Right. She ripped up 2. She would have ripped up the other ones. I'm sorry for everybody in the chat that has had a loved one lost, has a loved one suffering. This is why we need to take it serious when people like this run around making fake cards. The internet is a narcissist playground. Perfectly stated. Her mom and 2 sisters in 5 months. This is so sad. Yep. Look at that. Yeah, fake ass company. Why are they telling everybody to hashtag heels on the ground? Why wouldn't you hashtag find Summer Wells? Hashtag, why would it be hashtag them? Ah, this is so sad. I'm so sorry. Oh, I can't. This is why we need to take this serious. Yeah, she is going to add it in. She doesn't care about anybody. Here, let's look at this. I'm going to put a trigger warning up. But this is going to give you a little taste of who Molly Golightly is and how she doesn't care about these kids. What was that? I'm sorry. Oh, I seen it. I'm so sorry. Exposing the virus to people. Diane is concerned. My issue was if Diane broke the law and stole from people, I wanted her to answer for that. I gave her some info sharing how people would get their money returns. I lost my aunt and cousin by marriage in the span of 2 weeks. I'm so sorry. Right, exactly. Jessica and Brandon, exactly. Perfectly stated. I'm sorry for everyone.
Feeling super good compared to Facebook, but I'll be fine. I don't even notice when people talk shit anymore, only when they bring up my family. That's when the smoke comes out of my ears. Well, you know what, Frankie? This is not going to be an easy journey for you.
Mind you, this woman is a life coach. This woman claims she is a life coach. As a life coach, do you think she'd go around buying fake vaccine cards? Archimedes girl, hello. Yeah, yesterday was Shanann's birthday.
At all. But you gotta ignore them because they're nothing but lowlifes. But at the same Hi, everybody. Hi, guys. I got my Thrive. It just came in the mail.
This is based off a video that Shanann Watts did promoting Thrive. Did she lose her license? No, this is November 18th, 2018. Shanann was, unfortunately, that was in August. This was a few months after.
Gonna be so excited. Got my new patches. Look, we got a zebra. It goes right here. You know what? I'm just gonna put it on my titty because you can put it anywhere. see this. We got.
You hear the mocking and condescending tone? This is a woman who claims she cares about these tragedies. Okay? Claims she cares about them. Yeah, you can now buy her Patreon and she'll give you life coaching. Please.
Chocolate Thrive, Lavelle, chocolate lifestyle mix. So what do we got here? It says ultra micronized nutrient minerals, probiotics. Everything you need is in here, guys. Got all my patches. You know what? I'm feeling super good today. Then I'm going to put 2 patches on. I'm going to let the zebra match the leopard.
She thinks she's so funny. So funny.
Uh-oh, I sound like Shanann. Sarah.
Uh-oh, I sound like Shanann. Oh, 2 days shy of 2 months after being diagnosed. Mom of 2, I'm so sorry. Oh, there's more, Bolo. There's a lot. There's a lot. I'm sorry for your loss, Mom of 2. Yep, she showed that baby. She sure did.
The way you love me more. Make me famous. Make me popular. I'm going.
Well, Molly, I know you're mocking Shanann there, but you've been screaming that for years. You've been screaming that for years. Make me famous. Make me popular. That is your logo.
To get rich. Are you sure that's what you want? Think about it. Why is it that my videos that are very, very negative, right, make money? When I put out positive messages, shitty views, no comments, no one cares about the life coaching stuff. They say they do. People are buying Molly Go Mighty merchandise and gift cards just to talk to me.
Could you imagine buying a Molly Go Lightly gift card? Could you imagine? Listen. It's your birthday, right? You're all excited, and you know your best friend's like, "Happy birthday! I mailed you something." You're like, "Oh, what? You know, so excited! Thank you." And then you get a Molly Go Lightly gift card in your mail to what? To have her life coach you? Did you ever see the way this lady acts? Right.
Okay? So think about it.
Think about it. You want that to be your life coach? Look at it. Look at it. You want that to be your life coach?
Think about what you say about people. And the thing is I'm not going to be crying. I'm going to be like, well, now I got 100,000 people asking me if blah, 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 blah.
See, she loves the negativity. She loves it. What an entire fuck, right? Just like when Natasha Cooper was auctioning off her stupid coloring pages. Who the hell's hanging a coloring page by another grown-ass woman on the refrigerator? She's not an actress either. She failed at that too.
Now you got reporters reaching out to me about this and that. Bring it. Come on. Don't tell the world that
See,
you're so happy because of your job. Your job essentially ruined your entire family and took your fucking life.
Whoa, she just said that her job took her life. Yeah, look at the name of the video. Yep, you're right. The name of the video, Go Lightly, says Shanann Watts is blamed for her own death. Excuse me a second. My daughter's calling. Okay, sorry.
But now you're getting
a glimpse into why people just snap.
You're getting a glimpse into why people just snap.
I am standing in front of Chris Watts' home. Formula.
See how she says I'm standing in front of Chris Watts' home? Not that she's standing in front of Shanann Watts' home, because she despises Shanann Watts. She despises her. Look at that, Without Borders. Good for you. So she's in front of Chris Watts' home.
The Chris Watts. Molly Golightly. Oh.
Molly Golightly, in case you didn't know who you were watching. Molly Golightly. I should tell you guys everything that my daughter said. I'm sorry. I did not pull a Molly Golightly on you. I apologize. She said the same thing she always says. I want food, Mom.
It's a yucky feeling. I don't get yucky. I just get house. It's kind of empty. That's the vibe I get. It's empty.
She gets a yucky feeling. Of course you do, Molly, because you're a yucky person.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. I got to go trespass. No respect or regards for what took place in this house. Oh, she sure did auction her coloring pages. You think anybody got them? Anybody who super chatted $5 or more was supposed to get a coloring page. But she didn't send them.
Wow. Do not leave anything. Holy shit. You see the buds? The buds on them? Oh my god. There must have been bugs in there.
Now, I will say it would be surreal if you followed the case. It would be surreal to get there, to be there. But why is that man dressed like a girl?
You see it? It's like one of those bug bombs. Wow. You know what? We did so many videos, watched so many videos of this house.
She's like glorying. She's like glorified. She's like, yeah, wait till, yep, that's what she does. She is.
Poor girl.
Oh, finally, this poor girl. We get this poor girl. Can't even say her name.
She had the same chair as me. Look at the wainscoting. It's beautiful. I'm looking at the kitchen and my heart breaks. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, some people don't want to touch the house.
Watch this. Now, do you believe she cared anything about this family or these kids? Do you believe she cared anything about this family or this kids when she chooses to take 3 rocks? She still does rocks to sleep with them to see if she can get any kind of vibe. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at this.
Take a rock. Bring one for Kay.
Bring one for Kay. Look, it's a souvenir. They took a souvenir from a house where 2 children and a pregnant woman were slain. Or supposedly, where a horrific tragedy took place. Right? Yeah, she's nasty. She thinks she's an empath. Yeah, right. She claims she's a psychic. You mean psycho? Psycho? You guys ever see this? I didn't realize I had the play up. Sorry.
Hi everyone, we're the Fit and Ski family from Las Vegas, and I am Marissa. I am the mom. I'm Walter. I'm the husband. I'm Princess, and I'm the nanny. Jake's he's very sweet, and we love him, but he needs to stop. James, take him. Go.
James, take him, go. And she shoves that baby by his head. Shoves that baby by his head. Look at her hands on him right now. Look. By his head. James, take him, go. You're judging other people's parenting, Molly? I can't.
Go ahead. Say what you need to say.
I've already said it.
Okay, you over here. Ah!
Smells like bologna.
Smells like bologna. Smells like bologna.
I'm Adrian. I'm married to Marissa. You know, she's a woman. I'm a man, and we've got a child together. That's about.
She's a woman. I'm a man. We got a child together. That's about as much as that. He impregnated her. He felt bad. She once posted a video of a woman on Crocodile having a trip seizure. She did this while I was on panel. She's laughing hysterically. I'm on the verge of tears saying, oh, honey, this poor girl. Yeah, she's an empath, all right.
About one of our typical stops. We've been married for 9 years. We've had Jake.
I'm Jake,
And Princess has been with us off and on for much of Jake's life, maybe the past 5 years or so. And you're going to get that. I have been active duty in the military for the past 9 years. I do operations research and systems analysis.
Adrian as a husband is perfect. He's the most intelligent man I've ever known. Adrian knows how to make money very, very well.
I'm being serious too, Kirks. I don't know. 6'2". He's like 5'1". She didn't miss it. Yep, she sure did. She goes in the other room. Yep.
So he's my polar opposite. I sort of live a double life. I do live the life of a mother and a housewife, but at night, I'm a completely different person. We go out at least once a week, at the most 4. The hard part is getting past my husband, so we usually have to sneak out. I'm very well known in Las Vegas as Big Juicy, as basically as an over-the-hill party girl. Everyone at the casinos knows me. Everyone
at the casino knows me. Yeah, she did several of them. Here, let's see the other one.
Sometimes cringe at the thought of running into someone I know in my daily life. That drives me insane.
This is going to show you why this episode of Living in Secret was definitely Molly. Her husband is a thief and lost his real estate license for allowing his wife to sell homes under his license and commingling funds. Clock it. No way. So here's the thing. So she was on My Secret Life, a Lifetime episode. She now admits that she was on it, but claims it was all an act. Take what you will. 411 needs a booster seat. Usually by silently is when I say out of all those other channels, you're the only one that has any sense. Thank you, Amanda. Wow, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So now this is going to show you why we know for sure it is Molly.
Get away. Yeah, get away. My neighbor got big testicles because we see his dude every day. We eat ribs with this dude, but we didn't have the glue. Get that girl
See the nice count, the same counters, everything matches.
up in that house. She said, please help me get out. Yeah, get away. 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 Yeah, get away.
Wow, these are dead giveaways. Literally, dead giveaways. The same comforter.
My neighbor got big testicles because we see his dude every day. We eat ribs with this dude, but we didn't have the glue. Get that girl up in that house. She said, please help me get out. So I opened the door. We can't get in that way. A body can't fit through the door. Only your hand.
Oh my goodness, right? But here's the thing. She does admit now that it was her. But she says that it was all an act. All an act. She claims it was all just a television act. How much did they pay you?
So we kick the bottom. And she comes out and she says it's some old girls up in that house. Call 911 and they called him and McDonald. I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran to a black man's arms. Yeah, get away. Yeah, get away. I never got big testicles because we see this dude every day. We eat ribs with it.
I had the gastric bypass 4 years ago, and I had plastic surgery to correct my body.
I had a lap band in 2009.
She's intentionally changing it up a little bit. It is Adrian. It's Adrian. I don't know why. The commenter was just confused. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. Her entire life is an act. Dead giveaway.
I'm not prepared for what would happen if I ever did run into someone.
Dead giveaway.
But mind you, at this point, she finally admits it. What is this? Illegally records me? When a life coach is delusional? Molly trying to exploit her own family? Wow. Look at all these.
And I guess I missed it.
Who, Tiffany?
Yeah, she just
What?
sent me a text message. It says, Mandy, and it's nice. It's not bad. She wrote, Mandy Lynn didn't just put up that to notify people. She used that video to alert everyone that we were defending him.
I don't know the context of this. I'm just being nosy. Oh, his first name's Walter. His middle name's Adrian. I see. Okay. I can't believe that. I hear the baby. Well, he's not a baby. He's 14.
But that's not true. We weren't defending him. No one normal, especially a mother or a female is gonna defend him. The only one that's gonna defend a pedophile is a defense attorney and probably another pedophile or someone that's afraid of a pedophile.
What is even happening here? I don't know what's happening here to continue playing it. I just know Molly Golightly is a piece of shit. And you guys remember she was arrested? She was arrested in New Orleans. Well, this is really just shameful, man. Shameful. They ought to be ashamed. Right, backtracking as usual. Yes, it was me, but I was a paid actress, and yeah, I just played that, Mimi. Yep. Yeah, she said to the cop, "You want to F me in my butt without lube?" The full name was? No, I would prefer that's gone. Thank you, Amanda. Play the rest of it. She goes in grave detail of what the P did. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad I stopped. Thank you. I am going to go pick my daughter up. I'm a dumpy dump. I'm a dumpy dump. I would make the kid walk, but it is cold. So I'm going to go pick her up. And yeah, this has been an interesting stream. I just can't believe that people are supporting and paying for these people to go commit crimes, essentially, and harass families of tragedies. I'm extremely disappointed. She does think highly of herself. She thinks very highly of herself. I have noticed that. Very loud, very confident. Yeah, was arrested for stealing money. I appreciate that, Amanda. I'm very against it. Thank you. Thank you, Fairy Dust. She told everyone about her sister's life. Nasty, truly sad. Oh, man. Molly and Natasha Cooper, they belong together, man. I'll tell you what. Why do so many nasties have a platform? They don't deserve to have a platform. Vivian, have you had anything else happen from the other day? Somebody offered a voice analyst and she said no. She had several people do it and they believe it. So I sent her a $9 super chat. And in the casinos. I don't get it either. Where there's a lot of, go donate to the reward fund for Summer Wells. How about that? How about that? I'm jealous of her self-esteem too. You know what? Her and Natasha Cooper. But you know what, Robin Lane? Are they really that confident? Or is it all facade? Because I don't think they're that confident. I don't believe it. Why aren't they telling people to donate towards the reward fund? Or why aren't they donating towards TBI's efforts? Why is this money going into these people's pockets? Oh, she's doubling down, Vivian. Thank you, Mr. Positive. All right, she's crazy. Jay Supra, I was getting ready to end this. If you're that loud, you're insecure. Yep. Yeah, we all did. I am no one. That was crazy. Oh, G. My Brook. I'm just getting ready to log off. How are you? I'm sad when I see people coming in when I'm getting ready to go because I want to stay and chat with you. Fake it till you make it, Shalina. Amens to that. I know. Worries for kids smoking, doing shrooms, all these things he had no control of, but worries so much. That's so sad. And her mocking him. Unbelievable. Email address. 1 second. I do. I have to, after I pick up the kids, I do have to check my emails anyway. I'm behind. There's apparently a lot for me to check up on. Lots to catch up on. A lot of craziness conspired last night. To make an alt account, you just make a whole new Google account. Rather easy to do. Where your little image is on YouTube, click down and log out and then create one. Debbie, you were telling me that. I just arrived just in time to say bye. Traces and nuts. Smoking in the bathroom and worries for their health. And she starts smoking at age 47. She hated smokers. Unless she's always been a closet smoker. She's always been a closet partier. I think so, Amanda. I was just thinking that. I was just considering that. Yeah, Susie. That's all it came down to. That's all it comes down to. Oh, my goodness. This is going to get me all worked up again. I'm going to log off of here, go get the kids. And then they usually don't bother with me anyway. So maybe I'll jump back on until I have to make dinner. I don't know. We shall talk about it. Thank you for all being here. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you, Hannah, for throwing a fit and getting me a super chat. Oh, Angie. Even though I can never keep up in chat, I just stick my peen here and there. Angie, thank you. I appreciate you being here. You know what? Has it been a while, Glitter Fighter? I probably then. I'm sorry. There's so many. It's so hard to. I usually just see like the first newest ones and respond. I know that sounds bad, but it's so hard. I'm not used to Gmail. And it's like, it doesn't show me what's new, what isn't. It's really weird for me. Dalton. You too, Melissa. Thank you for being here. Fairy Dust. Thank you. If you guys have anything you want me to touch base on as far as these secret lifers go, feel free to email me and we will talk about it.